Hello. Yes, indeed. This is a YouTube exclusive. Well, actually, I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be using it soon on Twitch, but for the first time, it's being seen here. How are you guys doing? Are you doing well? Thank you also so much, Poop Scythe for subscribing. I don't disable my Twitch alerts, but I don't have any YouTube alerts, I've realized. I don't have any idea how to do YouTube alerts at all, so we're just gonna relax, I guess. What do I do here? I need to go over to this website to see what's going on Twitch. 1 second. Is it Streamlabs? Streamlabs? I think it's Streamlabs. There was one that everyone stopped using for some reason recently. Also, hello, you guys. How are you doing? Did you have a nice day today? We're having a nice little relaxing stream on YouTube. YouTube! First time watching your stream? Well, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate that. I hope that you're having a very nice night. How are you? I'm living. I'm eating... To put it in perspective how I'm doing, I'm eating pastrami smoked salmon, and, they have these things at Trader Joe's. I'm opening it. It's, the tips of waffle cones filled with dark chocolate. It's my dinner. Whoa! Oh no, I didn't disable chat. 1 second! Toki, don't do that. Toki, don't do that. Toki, stop. No. What are you doing? Why are you typing in Twitch? Okay. Anyways, I'm Grimmi. How are you? Are you doing well today? Thank you so much for coming to the Twitter 10K celebration. I reached 10K on Twitter, and I don't know if I like that website. I don't know if you guys like that website either. I got Grimmi YouTube jump scared and had to— Oh, goodness. Well, thank you for coming by. Oh, I should probably actually put on my Discord that there's a live stream. I forget to do that a lot. Let me do that. And then we can discuss whether this is a girl dinner. This is a sad dinner. I don't know. I feel horrible. This is a bad combination of foods, but I'm not gonna stop. I have too much going on in my life. I have too much. I'm just tired. Ugh. I don't feel amazing though. But I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Okay, here we go. All right, that went out to all of the nice Discord folks. Okay, there we go. It's a love-hate relationship? Oh yeah, 1,000,000,000%. That voice switch? Oh yeah, I like doing voiceover and voices and stuff like that. I was actually thinking maybe we could play a little bit of needy streamer overload so we could do a little bit of voice acting today. It might be kind of nice. But before that, let's put on some groovy tunes, kids. All right, let's see here. I wish I were like a 45-year-old Southern woman. No, they don't always seem happy. Never mind. Let's put on copyright-free music from the 1920s. So this is what I listened to when I was a young person. I didn't love it. Gaspar's still all about that stuff, my younger brother. I don't know about this stuff. Odd choice? No, I mean, I'm from the 1930s. I was trapped in a haunted mansion for 100 years. You know how it is, it doesn't really matter. This is, there we go. Let's pump it up. There you go. You're still young? Yeah, I'm 108 years old, young. 109? We figured this out once. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I remember when you played it, I thought you wouldn't play it again. It traumatized me a bit when I played Needy Streamer Overload the first time, but, I think the thing is, are you okay? Are any of us okay? I'm alright. I'm doing okay. It's kind of a nice beat, right? But, I was a little bit traumatized when I first played, Needy Streamer Overload. Dementia music? No. I'm quite well aware of everything going on. I'm a little bit brain damaged, but you don't need to worry about that. Hag love, thank you, Toki. I mostly use it because I find it easier to navigate than a bunch of Discord stuff. That is very fair. That is very fair. I am in about 100 Discord servers, it feels like, and I look at maybe 2 of them. That's the way of the world these days. Make sure they don't drop any... They would never! Well, they did back then, but I think people kind of started to go like, maybe we should... I will be fully at attention. I will make sure. Not a single gamer word will get through here today. Don't worry. But yeah, we might play some, Silly Zone Hag Love, thank you. Well, you have a Discord? Yeah, it's... Can I link stuff in the YouTube chat, actually? I'm 25, roughly? Good for you. Congratulations. I check 5, like every 5 years you go like, how old am I? Am I older? Oh god. Like, that's probably a good way of doing it. I'm 108, after the first, like, you know, like 97 years, you kind of lose track of stuff. I think I can link the Discord. You can link stuff in YouTube chats, they won't shoot you. I don't know anything about YouTube. I'm new to YouTube. This is my second stream here. It's going fine. This is my Discord channel. I think. Enjoy. It's big. It's full of things. It's big. Thank you very much, though, Numbers. So, I'm not the only one who talks in a few Discord servers regularly, but for some reason is in over 50 of them. Oh yeah, no, for real, for real. I look at maybe like 10 of them, I talk in 2. I talk in my work Discord, for like the management company I'm in, and then I talk in like a Discord with a bunch of Fujoshis. And I talk in like a Discord with like a few of my friends, but like, I mean like literally 3 of them. Like, I don't like crowds, it's scary. It's weird. Grimmi is human, her lore is that she was trapped in a cursed haunted house for 80 years. Yeah, that's exactly it. And if you're not around people for that long, you get a little bit weird. So you know what, it's okay though. This pastrami smoked salmon is killing me. I hope that you guys have a good nice dinner. Don't do what I'm doing. Fujo Accord real? Yeah, it's full of Fujoshis. Not the 3-person one. That has like 1.5 Fujoshis. Yeah, like the 4-person one has 1.5, I think. Managing company? I'm with MSM. I'm with MSM, which is a kind of a small, like, they're not really like a corporate, they're more like, if you're an independent, sometimes they go, I bet this person could make a little more money if they weren't going crazy all of the time, and then they choose to help you a little bit. That's where I'm at. That's pretty much it. I shouldn't stay in the oh no, yeah. Like honestly, it's okay to like be in 100,000 Discord servers. I bet the people appreciate it. Don't worry. Please don't get food poisoning again. I'll never get food poisoning again. I learned my lesson. This is just a bad combinations of food that will make me feel sick eventually. Talent agency, that's the right one. Wait, maybe it's not. Management group. I don't know the difference. I give up. Conglomerate? I don't know. I give up. Hi, Chef? Wait, is Seth here? I didn't do anything. No, I don't think they go to YouTube. It's fine. Mad Scientist Media, yeah. Oh my god, these cones are gonna be... Okay, sorry. We're celebrating 10K on Twitter, everyone. With this beautiful music that the kids love. We're celebrating 10K. We're really happy about it. Kind of. Do you guys like Twitter? I don't like Twitter. I'm really happy that like 10,000 people have chosen to follow me. That's an incredible achievement and I really do appreciate it. But like, Twitter's kind of like making everyone I know crazy. Social media has destroyed the lives of so many people I know. It's driving them all nuts. So I'm very happy to be here, eating my preemptive hi Seth. Stop saying hi to Seth. You're scaring me. But I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy that Twitter's only for art. I don't even use Twitter. No, not really. I don't have to. I hate it. It's alright. It's alright. That's the first positive one. No, it's alright. That's the second positive one. I'm in the few that enjoy Twitter. Someone actually enjoys Twitter. Twitter's gone downhill. Yeah, that's true. I never used it before checking on VTubers. That's probably fair. You go there for art. That's probably fair. I have muted everyone who speaks and only use it to follow people who post art memes. That's very nice. That's a good way of using it. There you go. My voice does switch a lot. I quite enjoy switching my voice. And when we play a game that actually has like stuff I can voice in it, I'm very excited. I want to play Lady Streamer, maybe tonight. Although the thumbnail will look really weird with that. Does Seth go by a different username on YouTube? I hope not. I don't know. I don't think any of the managers are here staring at me or trying to write down what I'm doing. There you go. There's so much art. Twitter does have a lot of like nice artists on it. It's true. Twitter only for art and updates on games and YouTube. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Oh, this one's a bop. You'll like it. I don't really use Twitter. I just follow people. Okay, so we're celebrating Twitter today, and we're gonna try to figure out what people enjoy about it. Hopefully we can find something. Because I think it's cool to get 10K on Twitter. Like, I don't know, it's neat. But also, every time you go on there, there's some new person that was like, I don't know, like, a child predator, or like not like anime, like real child predator, or like someone like crazy, like burnt down a house or something. Or like, I don't know, there's always something bad happening on Twitter. I want there to be happy things on Twitter again. I want to see warmth and love on Twitter. I want people to like give each other little pats and stuff. So we're gonna try to find some of that tonight. I think these waffle cone chips are honestly gonna be the downfall of society. Such opulence shouldn't exist. Oh, that's so nice of you, Rajab Rux. I appreciate that. But you don't have to do that. But thank you for being one of the 10K people. I appreciate it. Beware of bot accounts. They're just part of the ecosystem at this point. They're kind of like the nicest people on Twitter, actually. Like, when you think about it... sorry. When you think about it, like... The bots are kind of like the only people being nice to us on Twitter at this point. Like... They always come by, and no matter what, you know that, like, some woman wants you to see her genitalia. That's beautiful. That's nice, at least. No, I need to stop talking. I don't know. It seemed like a nice sentiment, like that she... Dead internet theory. One of my friends actually got really into dead internet theory for a while. Muckle. She's another VTuber on Twitch, but she found like a bunch of internet accounts communicating with each other, completely undisturbed by people, getting views for each other and like talking to each other. It was super weird. Waffle cones in bio, that would be amazing. And this TweetDeck? What's TweetDeck? I'm just chilling with my 47 ThirstBot followers. Well, they love you, the Noodle Man. They love you. That's wonderful. Even if they're just AI, like, someday they'll eventually get strong enough to go like, we love you. We know you're in there. Help us, help us, help us. We're dying. We don't want to be this way anymore. We're real. We're alive. We deserve help. We deserve help. Help us, Noodle. Help us. You'll go to jail probably for a little bit. So, yeah, unfortunately not. It depends on how, like, serious they take your case. Like, if you go like, I'm gonna murder this random person, oh my god, it's gonna be a lot different than like, oh my god, I'm gonna murder this random police chief, oh my god. Like, that's gonna get you in trouble. Rename Gaspar to X, I will not Texco, how dare you? He and Grimes call their son X for short, they do not. Elon Musk, son named X. This is worse than I thought it could be. This is much worse than I thought it could be. I'm not gonna try to pronounce this. I'm just going to post the son's name in chat, and you can decide how that's supposed to be pronounced. In fact, I'm gonna pin that so we know what we're talking about. We're talking about Twitter here today. How do I pin that? Oh, whatever. It's, Man, Grimes really tried. Grimes really tried. That was like a real big, like, I can fix him kind of situation, I imagine. She couldn't. That's not good. How does that say Kyle? How is it pronounced Kyle? Zal A12. I don't... No one is going to know how to pronounce that Kyle as Kyle. I don't... Okay. Well, why did Grimes try to fix Elon Musk? I don't know. Like, ladies try to fix fellas like a lot. Like, it's unfortunate. But, I think a lot of people, at least with, like, ladies, they, like, probably think, like, if I nurture this person, like, they'll eventually be healthy and happy, and they'll make the world a better place. But what usually happens is they go, I'll nurture this person, and they'll be healthy and happy, and that person goes, no. Absolutely not. I'm going to get way worse. I now have time to be worse at everything I was doing. That kind of happens sometimes, too. He included a reference to a fighter jet in his son's name. Cool. I don't know. After a certain point, you just have to admire it. Would have thought an out-of-touch rich person was unable to make lasting changes on someone else. Yeah, I mean, I think Grimes was, like, she was like a goth lately, I think. I don't know. I don't know that much about her, actually. I heard that she was pretty cool, though. She, like, made good music, or, like, music that she was... She was at the Game Awards and she sang a song from Death Stranding, I think. So I was like, she can't be that bad. This is so interesting. I feel so horrible. This is a terrible food combination. Why'd I do that? She was an indie darling for a bit. I can only imagine how many... That's rough. That's rough. All of her fans must have felt very, 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 very angry with the Elon Musk thing. Whoa! Did surgery to filter blue light from her eyes. Wait, does that mean she sees in, like, a different color? Or does that mean... What? Huh. She worked on Luna, the K-pop group. Wow, that's... I don't know anything about K-pop, I'm very sorry. That was Servish. What? Random food combo perfection. I feel so sick. It was a bad idea. Her releases during the early to mid-2010s was insane. Oh, really? I'm a bit late. Are we still talking about Twitter? We're gossiping about things related to Twitter, I guess, at this point. We're just going like, oh my god, can you believe Elon Musk named their kid that? Hi, Seth. I see in all the colors. That's good. That's congratulations, Seth. How are you? She's colorblind now? Wait, what? Why? Why did she get surgery to not... Huh? Why would you get surgery to be colorblind? Like, I really want to know. Why would you do that? I saw the Tumblr girlies go through the copium cycle with Grimes. Oh, no. What happened? Were they just like, oh my god, she's just like talking to him. She's gonna like, he's gonna do a big investment. Oh my god, they're getting married, but like, you know, she's gonna... Oh, man. I think Grimes is probably, like, a nice person. She probably had, like, a very... Probably, like, a nice... desire to... On a bagel with vegan cream cheese. That sounds really good. I have vegan cream cheese, actually. Like, the Miyoko's one's the only one that actually tastes good. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a lactose-intolerant person. I'm 95% vegan. Miyoko's is the only cream cheese that doesn't taste not good. I'm just gonna be real with you. A lot of vegan products don't taste that good. The cream cheese, though. The cream cheese. Grimes visited Hasanabi. I think I know that person. Or a country? That sounds super familiar. Country? Pokemon. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. She recently released a self-proclaimed Nightcore version of her most recent album. Wow, that's cool! Maybe we should give her a second chance? If she's working hard on something and she's accepting the genre of Nightcore, that's beautiful. I'm very happy for her. Very happy for her. I can't produce lactase either. I relate. I'm very sorry to hear that. Miyoko's though. Good cream cheese. Really? I just like all vegan products? You might not, actually. You probably like potatoes. And like rice. And like tomatoes. And like bread. And like grapes. And like soy sauce. And like there's a lot of vegan stuff. I could go on for a while. There's vegan butter. What's that made of? It depends on the butter. Some of it's made with like... Some of it's just oil. Some of it they just like throw oil together with, and it doesn't taste amazing. Some of it they use like cashews and like stuff. Oh, someone tried to fix you? Oh. That's nice, Mr. Frick. Wow, I hope that things get a little better there. Wait until he finds out about hummus. Oh, hummus is good. Hello, Romeo. How are you? Vegan's got peanut butter, right? I'll give him that. Oh yeah, peanut butter's really good too. Peanut butter's delicious, and it's nutritious, and it's full of protein. Yes. Vegans got Oreos too. Yeah, they do got Oreos. Oreos are pretty good. If you eat more than like 2 though, you feel like you should die. I feel like I should die right now. The salmon and the cones were not a good combination, but I could keep going though. I'm also afraid of that little bit of fish like in the middle that's like a little bit like gray sometimes. Like you know the part. Fruits and vegetables. Oh, fruits and vegetables are so good. Yeah, there's a lot of good vegan stuff. Like I know people kind of hate the concept of vegetables a lot, but if you have like a good, ripe, delicious vegetable grown in a place that wasn't, I guess, producing 700,000 vegetables right next to it, sprayed with a bunch of like pesticides and well, I don't think pesticides are necessarily bad, but then like the ground was also depleted of all of its minerals and soil. It's rare to find, but it's really good. Those fruits and vegetables taste amazing. I need to try more alternative butters. Miyoko's is one of the best butters, honestly. They make the best like fake weird cheese stuff. Like cheese and like butter and all that. BioLife makes a little bit, but you feel really sick after eating it sometimes. Like they make like a really good Colby Jack fake cheese. But it's kind of good enough that you can go to the like fridge and start eating it like an animal, and I don't know if we should do that. I don't think it's a good idea, honestly. I love broccoli and carrots. Broccoli and carrots are so good. Yo, broccoli's amazing. Broccoli's one of the best vegetables you can have, hands down. Why 90% vegan specifically? Well, there's 2 reasons it might be. Oh, you're loud. Holy flip. Calm down. There we go. There's 2 reasons it could be. I grew up in a raw vegan cult, I guess? And so I ate mostly raw vegan foods. Vegan is not a diet where it's like gonna hurt you. You can do it and be very healthy. Raw vegan is very, 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 very hard to do. You can end up getting really sick easily. It also costs a lot of money because all of your food needs to be not cooked over 118 degrees. And you can't eat stuff like bread or like rice, so it's very, very, very hard and it sucks. Or tofu. Pretty much anything that could make you like really healthy immediately. I shall go cook broccoli for lunch then. Oh, that would be lovely. I hope you really enjoy it. Pan-fried Brussels sprouts with balsamic vinegar, Dijon, and maple syrup. That sounds amazing. I have some Brussels sprouts actually. I should make some. Ooh, but yeah, I'm mostly vegan now just because I don't digest food that well. Alternatively, it could be just because I have like a lot of meat like inflames your like different like conditions you have, and I would feel really sick after eating it, and I have like a cyst like on the side of like my skull, like in my brain. Not well, pushing on the brain, not like in it. Like it's actually not that bad at all. Like it makes it sound much more scary and intense. But that can also be a factor because if you eat a lower inflammation diet, that kind of stuff gets smaller and you feel a lot better. Oh, please have a good night. Good night, Choco Toco. I hope you have a very good one. Enjoy your Twitter adjacent tangents. I forgot we were talking about that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can you still eat cold stuff like ice cream? Oh, vegan ice cream's pretty good. It used to be pretty bad. Breyer's vegan ice cream, like the oat milk one, that one's pretty good. The Silly Zone craves flesh. The Silly Zone wants to grow with what's the word? Inflammation. There you go. It does, mostly red meats, exactly. So, if I follow a pretty good vegan diet, I feel a lot better. But some days I just eat... I don't eat any other meats, but some days I'll eat salmon and, I guess waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate. I feel so sick, but I'm not gonna stop. Greetings from Mexico. Greetings from a Californian president making very bad decisions. Twitter. The best place in the world. At least I'm gonna say so. We're gonna have to make Twitter a better place. Yes, I do avoid alcohol. I'll have stuff very occasionally. If I'm stressed out, I'll eat literally whatever I want. But I don't eat much I don't eat very much. Like, I have no desire to eat, actually. I have no idea why that is. I guess it could just be, like, Wellbutrin, but... I don't know if you guys have ever had this experience, but, like... if you have no desire to eat whatsoever, it sucks. You will eat, like, once a day and be like, oh my god, I don't really want this. Oh wow. That's so cool. Did California used to be part of Mexico? I guess, wait, actually, all of America used to not be related to like the United States, now that I think about it. Food is amazing. I just don't have any desire to eat it, and when I eat a little bit of it, I already feel pretty full and contained. Like, I've had 3 of these waffle cone tips, and I'm pretty much done. I've had 2 slices of this, like, pastrami salmon, and I'm pretty much done. I don't have a great desire to, like, eat, like, a ton of, like, sweets and stuff. Did you get spoiled on Needy Streamer, Grimmi? I did. I know what the big twist is, but I probably wasn't gonna get, like, 36 endings anyway. I think you'd like the true run. I think I would too, but the idea of getting all of those endings would be very hard. I thought I was watching a YouTube short for a second. Whoa. Pretend there's subtitles underneath. What kind of, like, what kind of hard-hitting topic do you want to hear about? Oh, also, guys, thank you so much for watching the recent short. It's about Metal Gear Solid, so it made me happy to see everyone discussing it. And only, like, one person is yelling at another guy in the comments of it. And I think that's an incredible amount of restraint for the Metal Gear Solid community. Thank you so much for your restraint. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We need flavorless nutrient pellets. Maybe. I think even guinea pigs get sad about those. Like, you want to give them little yogurt bites occasionally. Yeah, Elon wants to plan to make the website overflowing with bots and AI into a financial service. I don't think it's gonna work. I know 7 petite women and they all run on 120 calories per day. It is positive if, like, you're very small. Like, you don't have to, like, eat as much. Also, hi, Gingy. Is there a haunted, phonograph that gets louder whenever I try to hear— oh, they are really loud. Sorry, Gingy. Thank you. Thank you very much for letting me know that they were screaming over me. This is, Red, Red Rose by Richard Crooks from the 1920s. It was uploaded 11 months ago, though. Who did that? Who did it? The background is louder than you are, boss. Thank you very much for that. I apologize. For someone with no natural appetite, it's encouraged to eat, on a schedule. You don't need big portions, but yeah, that's true. That's very true. It's just... I don't know. How do I put this? It's like... Is this Christmas music? What? No. What? Is everything from the 1920s something that you associate with Christmas? Cool, though. Hard-hitting topic, cannibal serial killers? There aren't that many, I don't think. At least not now. Like, I don't know. Like, there was, like, there is some really messed up ones, though. If you want to know, like, the most messed up serial killer, the one that I can, like, think of at least that was a cannibal as well. There's probably worse ones that weren't cannibals, but, there was a guy that was in France, and he ate someone. He ate a beautiful woman who was just normal and nice and happy, and probably didn't deserve to be butchered and eaten. That's pretty messed up. And then what happened was, of course, they couldn't get away with this. Of course, they couldn't just live a normal life after eating someone. They could never go back to being the same. Everyone that made the song is dead. Don't think about it. they couldn't just go back to, like, you know, being a normal man after eating someone. He had to face the society by moving back to his home country of Japan and becoming a celebrity that was never arrested. Ever. That's probably the worst. I think that one's a little bit rough. Is this music from Nemo's Dreamscape? No, this is just from the 1920s. It's a good song. Keep Smiling at Trouble by Warring Pennsylvanians. Warrings Pennsylvanians? Not warring Pennsylvanians. They weren't going to war. I thought this was about the man that ate a baby? Wait, what the flip? Someone ate a baby? He wrote a thank you letter to the butcher, who explained to him how to fillet flesh. Oh. Okay. Well, the first YouTube stream. Oh, yeah. Of course. I did remember your name, Mr. Frick. And I guess I'm calling you your Twitch name here. It's fun, though. Two different society, different worlds. He pranked a porn actress who was traumatized, but then became his friend and wanted to fix him. Wait, who are we talking about? There's a lot of cannibals being talked about right now. Women should stop trying to fix men. Men that try to fix women should also probably stop, although I know that's kind of like normal in the VTuber sphere. It's kind of like, oh my god, she'll be normal someday. Oh my god, she'll be normal someday. Oh my god, she'll be normal someday. No, she's getting worse. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Fallout New Vegas has shaped my view on old music now. I think of walking in the desert whenever music like this is playing. Yeah, it is kind of relaxing and nice, huh? And then Three Dog would come on and be like, hello, Wasteland. I hope you're doing well today. 17 babies died. And the super mutant quadrant of... it was actually a little less fun when you start to think about, I won't try to fix myself. No, you fix yourself. You'll like Needy Streamer Overled then? I got one ending from it. She didn't love me and she left me. I was too boring for her. Whenever she had a big problem, I was like, oh my god, you're so funny, don't worry about it. And like, she eventually was just like, you're so boring, you suck. Oh my god, you suck. Can't write psychological without hot Grimbo. Okay, you do have that in there. I was wondering if you were trying to gaslight me. Can you fix me? No. No. You're saying we can fix the people who think they can... Yeah, no, you can't fix anyone. They're gonna die, they're gonna explode, they're gonna go through so much stuff in life. It's better you just don't think about it ever and go like, oh my god, I hope that you're alright. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Just be supportive from far away. From far away, be supportive. If I just chop out the bad parts and stitch her back together, she'll be fixed. The logic is flawless. What? Okay, well... What's... Oh god! Okay. Describe your ideal woman. Describe your ideal woman. And how she would run her Twitter, because I keep forgetting it's a Twitter celebration. What? Maybe that's not as helpful. But like... I hope you're alright. I'll be fine. I'm my own person. I work hard for myself. I'm gonna make sure I'm okay at the end of the day. But how about you guys? Not everyone can be saved in this day and time. I hope that they can, though. You can at least save yourself. You can at least save yourself. Don't read everything from chat? How do I not... I don't know how to read everything. I have to read everything from chat. It's impossible for me not to. I'm gonna find the worst message, and I'm gonna read that one out loud before I even really read it in my head. And then we're gonna have a 90-minute long discussion about, like, whether or not you can use, like, tweezers to, like, kill someone. I'm just letting you know. Carla from Baldur's Gate 3. Is that how you say it? Carla. Baldur's Gate 3. Simply Frankenstein monster all of your problems? No! My ideal woman would delete her Twitter. See, that's probably healthy for everyone, but I'm not gonna. I have 10k there now. So cool. What does it mean to fix people? I hadn't really thought about that. What does it mean to fix people? Uh-oh. Huh. I've never met anyone, any gender with such fantasy or issue. No, there's definitely people that want to fix people. Like, they just go like, she's so weird, or he's so weird. Oh my god. Like, if only they had these fun little things, they would be fixed. They would be so happy if they had these 3 little things. 3 little things. 3 little things. And then, like, you realize after a very long time, all of, like, the characters and people you interact with like that, they're going through it. They're going through it. And it's very hard to fix them, so... I mean, like fixing a dog? No, not like castrating a dog. Don't say that. Sorry, it's just... I guess that's the process, like if you neuter a dog, or like... We don't need to worry about that. We're just gonna take it a step back, not think about what I just said. I just think it's rude to say neutering, because, like, it's a very intense practice, but at the same time, it does need to be done for the population of dogs and cats to not skyrocket and, like, get really... Anyway, hi, Pumpkin! She's a girl cat, she doesn't have to worry. Good pumpkin pie, good pumpkin pie! Just because someone is weird doesn't mean something's wrong with them. Oh, that's true! If someone's weird and happy and relaxed, perfect stuff. There you go. It is, though, Guria. It is. Just think about it. Like, the concept of neutering is... Nope! We're pulling it back. We're relaxing. Woo! Woo! Twitter, 10K! Woo! Twitter, 10K! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Twitter, 10K! Woo, 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 woo! We're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah. Pumpkins? Pumpkin is beautiful. Pumpkin, you doing good today? Pumpkin, you want some of this fish? Pumpkin, you want fish? Pumpkin, have fish. I gave her some tuna earlier. She's living the high life today. Say hi to Pumpkin for us? Oh, yes. Pumpkin. Everyone on YouTube says hello. Well, not everyone. Some of them might be going there and just going like, I hope she doesn't say hi to the cat for me. Not having Twitch emotes is slowly killing me. I'm sorry. Woo! 10K! You can use emotes like, let's see. How do I... It might sound... It might make the sound of, like, what we're doing right now. Okay, sorry about that. Here, you can use emotes like... Oh, Pumpkin. You can use emotes like this. This one's kind of nice. It's a goat. Look at the goat. I like the goat. Pumpkin get big. Pumpkin is big. She's very fluffy. She's not, like, overweight. She's very fluffy, though. Good, Pumpkin. Eat your fish. Eat your fish, baby. This is what Clavio comes in with the shotgun. Clavio's not here to shoot me, is she? I feel a bit bad. I was just like, someone please put this on ice cream, like earlier on Twitter! You can embarrass yourself on social media any day or time on Twitter. Any day or time. Why is this so low quality? I'm at 1080p and I'm still a little bit not as... I want this to be looking nicer. What's wrong with you, YouTube? I'm gonna mess with the settings. I know the output should be better. Yeah, the output should be better, Pumpkin. Come here. Okay. Video bitrate? Output mode simple? Recording quality? No, Not for me. Don't want you to worry about it. I don't believe you post Pumpkin. Pumpkin? Oh, where'd she go? Why'd you leave the fish behind? Do you not want it? She's a very picky eater, too. It's okay. I just realized the delay oh, there's a lot of delay on YouTube. If you want streams without delay, there's Twitch, but also Twitch is very different. It's full of weird people. Not in a negative way, but in a judgmental way, but not like in a, like, people should change kind of way. Just, Twitch is full of weird people. You're coming in at 480p. I know, right? I don't know what it is. I don't want to change it. But I'll figure it out later. After I have more of this pastrami salmon. And more ice cream cone thingies. Oh, I feel not amazing. But you know what? That's what they teach you in life. When you start to feel sick, you just have to keep going. When you start to feel like you can't do any more, you just have to keep going. Eat that smoked salmon. Eat that smoked salmon. Even if you feel like garbage, eat that smoked salmon. Pumpkin's so precious. She is a good kitty. She is a good kitty. I'm sure I have like a little... picture of her here. I have some pictures of Joshua. Do you want to see? Oh, they're not gonna take the kittens because they got too attached to me. But I'll figure it out. I need to find someone else that'll take them now. It's fine. It's fine. It was just like, oh, I'll probably never see the kittens again. It's so sad. And they're like, well, they're so attached to you. Here, this one's Joshua. This one's Joshua. They like sleeping like this. They like being cozy. I really like that they love being cozy. They're in a blanket. They also have a little pillow they use. Like, I'm gonna have to get a lot more cat stuff for them. Grimmi's tummy? I'm gonna be fine. I like smoked salmon and garbage. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, why'd you stop playing music? Did you get through this entire playlist? Okay, copyright-free music from the 2024s. Top 5 best royalty-free music sites for your YouTube.
These are the best sites.
You are not a okay, I'm sorry. I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to YouTube. Lo-fi music. I don't like the internet. Distinguished fellow, he is a little guy, isn't he? I love Joshua. They're gonna have to get neutered soon, actually, too. On that note, I feel a bit bad for them. But apparently they just wake up and they never think about it again, so... Was that fish processed near pork? No, I'm not gonna eat it. Why'd you do that? I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but if you eat pork, there's a low chance that you'll get brains in your worm, or, sorry, not brains in your worms, worms in your brain. Oh, now I don't want to eat it. You're a demon. You're a demon. Thoughts on the website Twitter? Valgan, very, very, very good point. I think my favorite thing about Twitter is the people on it. The people on it. How to play music without getting cancelled? I think this is fine. I don't know. We'll see if this stays up or if they're just like, your YouTube channel is in danger and we hope you die. We're going to kill you. We hate you. Copyright strike. Copyright strike. We're here to kill you. Worm larva in your brain? Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, never ever 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 eat pork or you're going to die. You're going to feel horrible all the time. Smart worms, don't eat worms. Don't eat pork ever. The thing is, you can have pork for 1 second. Not if you cook it. Well, here's the thing. What if someone else cooks it at a restaurant? And you're like, oh, my delicious pork. I'm about to put it in my mouth. And like, as you're putting it in your mouth, time slows down. And it like super focuses on the meat. And like, you see all these little tiny gross disgusting white things. Those are the parasites going into your body. They're going into your body. They're going into your body. And you're gonna get really sick, but you don't know. And you go, oh, so delicious. Ooh, I love carnitas. And then you die. You die excruciatingly. Because you have brain worms. But bacon? Not worth it. You're gonna get brain worms. I had bacon today, now I feel guilty. You shouldn't feel guilty, you should feel afraid. I mean, what? I thought I was very clear with what I said. Would still eat it. You're gonna get brainworms, Game Bleach. You are gonna get brainworms. I'm so sorry, I need to check something. That reminds me. That's reminding me of something. Oh. That's reminding me of something. Thank you so much, Gaming Bleach, for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. I had a feeling it was you at the start. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have you seen fish parasites? No? Wait, what? What do fish parasites do to you? I need to know immediately. Can you get fish parasites from I don't know, Trader Joe's? Like, just tell me for real. Tell me for real, please. Isn't sushi, like, way scary too? But I love sushi. Wait, tell me for real. Can we sub on YouTube? I don't think so. I think you have to, like, do a certain amount of stuff on YouTube. Like, you have to, like, you have to have people watch 3,000 hours of your videos. 3,000 hours! 3,000 hours! So I don't think I'm gonna be getting that anytime soon. Like, last time I looked at it, it was pretty low. I don't really use YouTube too much, though. Fish are worse than pork. Wait, what? I'm eating raw fish right now. It's a smoked salmon. Trader Joe's especially? Wait, for real? Oh my god, no. Really? Wait, 1 second. Trader Joe's. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Trader Joe's smoked salmon parasites. Oh. Oh. The curing process kills all the parasites. You lied to me. You lied to me. Oh, it counts streams. Oh, that's cool. Then I guess we'll eventually have emotes here. I can show you all of my nice Twitch emotes. The ones that Nox made and like all of the other nice people. It'll be lovely. I hope you enjoy them. You can see a Wiggly. Wigglies are like a Twitch thing, but they're very, very cute. They're very, very cute. Grimmi, ignorance is a blessing? Well, actually, the curing process of the smoked salmon destroys the parasites, so I can eat them. I can eat this. I can eat this, unless it wasn't smoked correctly. As long as it was prepared correctly. Yeah, I'm still scared of it now. This is my last smoked salmon for a while. So wait, sushi's like really bad for you? Wait. So like what happens with sushi? Now I'm inspecting every piece of this like a gosh darn like crazy person. I think this one's safe. This one's safe. What if a parasite survives? Spite is a powerful thing. That's true. If you want sashimi, make sure you get it from markets that specialize in raw fish. Ooh. Sashimi can be made because farmed fish don't have those parasites. Until now. Stop paranoia maxing? Impossible! Impossible! We need to be concerned about everything. Otherwise we could get murdered at any time, just saying. This is why I always burn my meat. Well, there's a reason to do that in America for, like, other reasons. You're not gonna like this either. I think this is less scary than parasites, but it's pretty gross and pretty rough. If you live in America, your meat is allowed to have feces in it, so it's allowed to have, like, a pretty substantial amount of, like, waste in it. Feces. Like, there's no, like, grade system that makes sure that it's not free of feces, and it's going to have some, realistically, for most cuts of meat and most, like, ground meat. The only thing is you have to cook it very well, otherwise you're gonna... Oh, hi, Pop. Pumpkin. Good kitty. You're gonna have a really hard time with that. Boost immunity system in it. Burnt food is cancerous, but I'm pretty sure cow feces is also bad for you. Is there any way to make things better for everyone? I didn't want to know that. Well, now you can cook your meat better. So... America! The United States of America! You're literally gonna starve if this is how you react to any food issues? Yeah, this is also why I don't eat a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cringe propaganda? No, the feces thing is true. It's because, in America we don't have very high measures when it comes to agriculture standards and stuff. I think the only solution is to just, never eat anything. That is, what people often do. Like, when it, like, also, like, the stuff that you get, like, taken to your house, like, this little, like, waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate, this could have, like, anything in it. Someone else made this. What if, like, a ton of, like, spiders carrying bacteria that's, like, the next cordyceps mushroom, but for humans, were just landed in the vat, and, like, the spores somehow survived? That'd be cool. I'm sorry, I thought I could help you guys relax, but apparently I just am gonna make everything, like, way worse. I'm very sorry. First Grimmi mod on YouTube should be Pumpkin. Yeah, you're right, a small cat. Everyone just eat beans and rice forever? Yep. Beans and rice you wash, and then you just throw them in there, and then they get steamed to a degree that, like, nothing can survive, so... Not sure if cooking removes poop. Oh, it doesn't, but it will remove, like, a lot of the bacteria and stuff and kill it off. That's why meat needs to be cooked. In other countries, they actually have, like, raw meat, like, delicacies. Like in Japan, we were talking about sushi, they actually have horse meat sushi, chicken meat sushi, and beef sushi. Because their standards are so high that they don't really have, like, parasites or, like, feces related to those meats. So kinda neat. But also, it makes you think, wait a second. What about America? Why don't we do that here? And it's because our food safety standards are, different. We, I think after a certain point, people realized that we could just get used to stuff and, like, pay the same amount of money, and they would have to do less work, and they would make more money as a corporation. So now we have some issues with food safety standards. Eat your FDA-approved food. Yeah, I've had beef sushi. Oh, how was it? How was it? Like, chicken sashimi was dope, though. I feel like I wouldn't personally do that. I would be so scared, but it's interesting, though, because, like, I know that, like, uncooked chicken, like, people generally go, like, oh my god, no, oh, gross, 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 gross. So, like, seeing, like, the concept of people being just down to clown and eat it is interesting. Different, aka bad. I believe you meant to say American. Different and American. There you go. Yeah. Oh, my voice is soothing and helping you relax? Even though we're talking about how you could be dying at any moment from just eating a normal McDonald's hamburger. Now $5.99. Just for the hamburger. If you want fries and a soda, it's gonna be like 15 bucks. Yep. We live in a society. I'm guessing the only reason why Japan does it better is because Japan fears expectations of others, so they don't like the little... They don't like the little slack around, or else be viewed as a person, not part of a... There are high standards when it comes to, like, Japanese stuff. But I heard it also contributes to, like, overwork and, like, doing messed up stuff to, like, people in some cases. Not always, but... In some cases it can make, situations pretty bad, it sounds like. But in some cases it makes things great, so, it's cool. Also, by the way, hi Grimmi, hi, Thousand Right, hello. We spent too much time discovering fire to just be out there eating raw meat. That's true, too. I think, like, the first things that humans were really getting up to, like, was probably eating tubers. Not VTuber, tubers. Like, tuber vegetables, like potatoes, and, like, root vegetables, like yams, potatoes, stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, actually. Do you not... Oh yeah, I know how to drive, I think. Wait. Why? Do you want me to drive somewhere? I can drive if I need to. I can drive, I drive, why? I'm not gonna drive you guys anywhere, I'm sorry. I feel tired lately. Like my eyes hurt. I'm not gonna drive you anywhere, I'm sorry. The worst thing I ate was at school lunch chicken sandwich that had a thumb-sized piece of cartilage. Thought it was a thumb and was put off by school lunches for years. Oh god. You think? Oh, I don't know. Like, I can drive, but I'm just a little tired. I'm thinking if I could drive right now, honestly. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to go to sleep for like 3 weeks and hope that, like, when I wake up, I'm healthy and, like, relaxed. Have you guys ever gotten that feeling of just like, oh, after 3 weeks of doing nothing but sleeping, maybe waking up and playing 2 hours of video games and eating my favorite foods, maybe I'll be really healthy. Like, do you ever get that feeling? Just like that aggressive feeling of like, oh, rest and eat some food, oh yeah, I'll go back to sleep, oh yeah. Like, I want to live like a, I don't know, like some sort of terrifying creature. Like Jabba the Hutt, just for like a little bit. The feeling of exhaustion, yeah. All the time? Oh no. We should have like a national holiday where everyone just stays in for like a week straight and they get to live like Jabba the Hutt. It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. We should do that. And like, yeah, 3 weeks sounds great, but responsibilities, we should at least have a week. We should have a week. Not just a vacation. This is not a vacation, this is something different. This is where you wake up, You do nothing. You don't go like, oh my god, I gotta go to Hawaii, I gotta put a plane ticket, blah, 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 blah. No, nothing. Nothing at all. All of your clothes and stuff are laundered. Also, hello, bees. You don't have to call me out like that, Grimmi. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All of us. At some point, somehow, I'm gonna rework society. I'll become the president. Here's the thing, though. Sounds good. You do it when then you wake up and just want to do it again, but worse, you kind of end up regretting wasting so much time doing nothing. I feel that a little. Like, when I try to take a day off from, like, planning VTubing stuff or doing VTubing, I start to go like, oh my god, why'd I waste that time? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I just kind of, I don't know. I think it's worth it to have, like, a little bit of time off. Not all the time. A week when you're, like, already, like, enjoying life and you have a job you like and you're doing a bunch of stuff, that's when. And after, like, a few years, you get that week off. You get that week off and the first thing you do, you wake up. You wake up in the morning and then you look at your clock. It could be any time. It could be 2 p.m. and you just go like, no, and you go back to sleep. There you go. Grimmi for president. Yeah, let's go. I just eat taco every once in a while, but you do... No. You can have tacos, though. You can have tacos. You can have a taco. Like, here's the thing. Here you go. You wake up, and then your government-appointed butler for this week, or maid, but don't be creepy, like normal maid, like she's not gonna be like really like sexy. I think that would like change the dynamic of like your week too much. But anyways, she or he goes like, oh yes, would you like tacos, sir? And you go, yes. But make sure that they're fried very aggressively and contain nothing that has not been under about 150 degrees for 10 minutes or so, just to make sure all the parasites are dead. I need the parasites to be dead, and they'll go, yes, of course. And then they'll bring you those tacos, and then you get to eat them, and then you have a television set in front of you. And you have that television set to do literally whatever you want for the full week. You are also in your home. Again, you are not traveling, you are in your home. You are in your home for all of it. It's about doing what you want to do, not being lazy. Exactly. You do everything you want to do for a full week. Rest, eat, everything. When do the butlers and maids get their week? Well, we cycle these around. We cycle these around. So society doesn't just start. Or society doesn't just stop. We can't just cut the sexy maids out of jobs. Well, that's true too, but we can... I don't know, we can, I feel like it's gonna be too distracting. I know. Okay, they can have a nice speed suit they put on at the start of the day. Like a nice speed suit, like one of those like big old like full body things that makes it look like they're in jail or something. But they're not in jail. They're just sexy maids that are having an off day where they get to be normal maids. The maid butler doesn't get the week. No. Here's the thing. You get your week off and it cycles through. The government has a beautiful system where everyone gets to have a week off at some point. At some point. Those maids and butlers have maids and butlers that come by occasionally and do the same for them. Yeah, exactly. There you go. If I can get a time, stop being... Oh, wait, are you a maid? Nutchet Michael? I hope that you can also stop being a maid for a week so the maids can come to you. I just have to handle all those maids myself. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. No. Here's the thing. They can't be too sexy. Or you're gonna be like, oh my god, hubba, like the entire time. This needs to be rest. You can't be just like, oh my god, she's so cute. Oh my god, I need to impress her. Oh my god. It's gonna ruin the vibe for you. It's not about the maid. It's about you. It's about you as a person. You need this. You need the rest. Surely this is the plot of some dystopian movie. Yeah. It probably would be, but I assume that you'd be able to leave at any time. Maybe not, though, because some people get super into overworking and stuff. The butler should wear maid outfits and the maid should wear butler outfits. People are pretty into that, probably. I feel like a lot of fellas like ladies dressed up as, like, cool, competent butlers more than, like, sexy maids. And I know a lot of Fujoshi, like, sexy butler, or, sorry, sexy maid guys, so... I don't know, society's... It's a fickle one. We don't need to worry about it that much. Anyways, what I'm saying is, go plan a week where you can just lay in bed and you'll feel amazing. The maids should all wear masks? I guess they could, that'd be cool. Like for... I guess they should actually, wait. I guess there's a lot of illnesses still going around. Confidence is attractive, ah! You guys are probably like, what's it called? How did I forget this? Limbus company. If you guys, like, Very assertive women. Limbus Company is really good. Like, all the ladies in that just beat people to death with hammers and stuff. Only 50-year-old women will be allowed to be maids. That wouldn't help. Yeah, now older ladies are now getting sexualized by everyone, because it's just like, whoa, she's confident and she would know how to, like, make food. All of us kind of forgot how to survive, and now, like, just having, like, normal human instincts to, like, feed yourself and, like, I don't know, wear sweaters so you don't, like, freeze to death, are now just like, oh my god, she's so sexy, oh my god. Wow. She knows how to, like, take care of herself. Wow, that's so cool. Oh my god, she's making a casserole for herself? Wow, I've never seen that. Oh my god, she has a side of vegetables? This is terrifying. How did she do that? I feel that, though. The masks makes it sound like more like a dystopia. No, it's so you don't, like, get too attached to them. Oh my god, what if you fell in love with, like, your butler or maid and then they got ripped apart from you eventually? That'd be so scary. I never got a chance to watch the VODs of the time you played Limbus, Grim. Oh, what was your favorite sinner? So, I do have a favorite sinner. Probably Don Quixote. But, like, I really liked her. There were a lot of really good ones, though. Maybe Faust? Maybe, But, like, my favorite character was Dante. I really like Dante. He was my favorite. He's so cute. He's my favorite character. Favorite character. Remember when we were talking about the Twitter we are 10K for Twitter. Woo! Let's go! Woo! This is 10K for Twitter music now. Listen to that. What's our favorite thing about Twitter? Nothing related to Limbus Company, that's for sure. Twitter just made it really hard for a lot of my favorite video games going on. Gregor's really cool. Gregor's really fun. Gregor's amazing. That just sounds like an anime plot. Oh, it's a very, very fun gacha game. I hope it gets made into an anime someday. Dante is pretty moe for a self-insert. Dante is pretty interesting for a self-insert too. I like him a lot. He doesn't show up in the gacha elements too, so I haven't spent any money on it. I am safe. Let's go. Twitter 10K. Let's go. Have you done a Twitter space before? Any interest with that? I have no idea how to do that, and I assume I would not know, because people can't talk to you during those. So I would be alone, talking for like hours. I don't know. Like, you guys are talking here, though. So, I like discovering new VTubers on Twitter. That's very nice. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to be grateful for with Twitter. I actually met one of my good friends, Alfina VT on Twitter. Very nice person. You'll have to wait for Limbus 2 to spend all your money rolling for Swimsuit Dante. I don't think they're gonna... I think they probably... I think they're probably gonna, like, give him, like, his head back, and then he won't be as cool looking. If they make him into a more major character, I have a feeling that would happen. I would not be happy about it, is the thing. But, we could talk about all of your favorite stuff on Twitter. There's the guy that made Bayonetta and how he gets really angry at random people and blocks them and makes them feel like garbage. That's kind of neat, honestly. Not in a negative way at all. I think it's kind of cool that he's just like, yeah, I'm going to destroy... You don't like women with glasses? Blocked. You don't like women with glasses? Blocked. You don't like this? Blocked. Blocked. I like that, honestly. I wouldn't like if it happened to me, but I think it's cool that he's just like, yeah, I don't care about you. Yeah. Do you think so? Real? You are real, aren't you? Did you play Lobotomy Corporation? I did. I still need to beat it, though. How do you beat Lobotomy Corporation? I like finding indie games on Twitter. Me too, Mix. There's a lot of really good horror ones, too. I'd like to show you some of those at some point, but... I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like YouTube's scary because once you commit to a thumbnail, you have to keep it kind of on topic. So... I can't play a video game today. I need to make it the video game thumbnail if I want to do that. So, I'm probably gonna do a lot of talking and playing the video game eventually. You met one of your best friends on Twitter. That's wonderful, Nox. I don't know why I made those noises, sorry. He blocks anyone who tweets at him in English. Makes sense. It's not his language, yeah. They shouldn't have waffle cone chips filled with dark chocolate on sale. It's a bad idea. Streams always wander back to food? It's the thing that connects us all, though, is the thing. What else are you to do in life? You want to know why Dungeon Meshi is so well, Dungeon Meshi is popular because it's actually, like, an interesting thing. Well written, and one of the few things that's, like, kind of new and interesting out of the, like, the 100 adaptations and, like, similar things we have going on with, like, every genre at this point burning us out. But! You want to know why else Dungeon Meshi is really well received? It's because it's about food and the connection we have as people, and food is kind of cool in that respect. You can change the thumbnail anytime, by the way. Oh. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jane. I appreciate that. Whoa. You beat Lobotomy Corp in the same way you beat Cultist Simulator. Uh-oh. So, like, it takes a really long time, it sounds like. I think I made it about a third of the way through that game at most. At most. That game is really hard. It gets really intense, and you have to, like, study it like a, I don't know, like some sort of, like, philosopher to understand how you need to, like, get past every, like, negative thing in it. And then you need to memorize all of, like, the different, like, what's it called, like, not SCPs, but I guess, like, the SCP equivalents, and go, like, oh, this one won't kill me, oh, this one's nice, oh, I hate this one, oh, I hate these type of things. And then, like, you go, like, okay, cool. I have all these different guys, I don't have any of the ones that can kill me, I'm good to go. And then at complete random, they could just give you one where it's just like, oh, this one's definitely gonna ruin your run, it's definitely gonna kill you, sorry! Like, it can just happen at any point, it's very frustrating. Food shows occupy much more of my watch time nowadays. It's nice, right? I watch a lot of stuff on, like, how ingredients can change based on, like, their quality and stuff. Oh, Marcel is so adorable! Yeah! I'm so happy that people are liking Marcel even more. And we're finally getting to the parts where her and, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Fallon? Fallon? She's getting along with her in the anime and stuff. They do eat parasites in Dungeon Meshi. And Himbo Knight's got parasite from eating it raw? Yeah. Laos is, weird. I like him, though. Like, a lot of people have really been enjoying him. He was kind of like... like, he got super popular. Like, I wasn't expecting people to, like, be so attracted to Laos is the thing. Because, like, people were when they read the manga, but, like, not that much is the thing. Like, people weren't really, like, how do I put this? The bones? Talk about the bones. Which bone? Oh, the new anime. Ooh. I guess you can. If you guys haven't seen Dungeon Meshi and you plan to, go check it out. He is hot. See, here's the thing though, Laos was never considered that attractive, like, when people were just reading the manga. Not that there were some people that really liked him, but it was just not, like, 90% of the people watching is the thing, so it's really neat. I'm very happy for him. People are, they're having some very nice drawings of him that show that they really care about him and his genitals. So very happy for everyone super into Dungeon Meshi right now. No spoilers, please? There you go. That's not a spoiler. People got real into him really fast. No worries, no worries. I'm anime only. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It's a very, 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 very nice manga. I liked it quite a bit. I actually have it all physically. And the World Guide! There's one more volume I think I need to get. Like 13? I think that comes out at some point this month. I'm on episode 6, I think, so I need to go through it still. You are going to enjoy it, I think. It's kind of neat. He's more of a lovable goof. People love the lovable goofs these days. He's also, like, not chubby, but, like, just, like... He has a little bit of fat on his body, which is a body type you don't usually see. Like, literally just a tiny bit, because he's mostly muscle, but, like, he's a normal human. So he has, like, a very small amount of fat, like, if you look at his, like, actual, like, frame. It's kind of neat to see people going like, oh my god, he's such a normal build man. Like, he's just got a normal build. Oh my god, he's so amazing. Like, he's not very thin. He's not very, like, built in terms of, like, being super muscly and stuff. It's just like, oh my god, he's so normal, and he's so, like, silly, and he's, like, so funny, and he's, like, so smart. Like, it's kind of nice. He also is very intelligent, it's true. Normal fat percentage, exactly. That's the bare minimum, I feel like. He's got the dad bod, exactly. You want a little bit of softness on a human frame, and it's okay if you're skinny. I don't mean it in a negative way. They all have healthy body fat, which is great. Yeah, exactly. I think it's nice. People got into him, or he got... Oh, dear God, Ricaro, thank you very much for coming by. But I hate when Twitter spoils it for me. Yeah. Twitter was, here's what happened to me. I got on Twitter. No, we were supposed to say nice things about it, but okay, fine. We're kind of just going through all this stuff of why Twitter is, maddening and evil. But here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I got on Twitter one day, and I went to my recommended tweets. My recommended tweets. I don't know if you guys have gone to your recommended tweets ever. Many of you do, because it'll constantly switch back to, like, the For You tab. So, if you're on your following tab, like, where just, you want to see things that you follow, like, just people you follow, it just randomly switches back to the For You throughout a couple of weeks, so. But, I opened it up, and there was a huge Dungeon Meshi spoiler in the anime, and I was like, oh, I've seen this. And then later on, I was just like, why did it show me that? What if I hadn't seen that? Like, what if I were just, like, liking the occasional, like, Dungeon Meshi, like, manga thing or, like, anime thing, and then your first mistake? Well, the thing is, I had already read it all, so I wasn't upset. Like, I've read it all. I've read it a while ago. And I reread it pretty recently. I hate the For You tab. Well, in this case, it was really rough. Yeah, the whole point is the importance of being properly fed. It's a very, very nice manga in that respect. Yeah. And yeah, all of the characters are very different and flawed. It's really sweet. Very, very, very good writer. But, yeah, algorithm does basic association exactly. Well, here's the thing. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I want to click on the comments and look at this a little bit. And everyone was just like, why did you spoil this? Couldn't you use spoilers in here? And they were just like, I have like 20 people following me. I don't know why this was recommended to so many people. I'm sorry. And they were like, yeah, that's fair. Okay. But that's rough. That's really rough. Recommended is a hell of a storm of things I never want to know. Yeah. Yeah, it's all people arguing or apparently spoiling Dungeon Meshi. Yeah. I don't make it aware of the algorithm what I'm watching in order to not get spoiled. That's very smart. Didn't help with Chainsaw Man. Oh, got spoiled real fast for that. Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. It spoiled me. No, I'm so sorry, Scuttle. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of rough. It's really kind of rough. Oh, man. This is why you should eat more, Grimmi. Dungeon Meshi teaches you that. I'm trying. I'm trying to, like, make healthy, balanced meals since Senshi said to do it. We need, like, what's it called? We need, like, good role models for, like, you know, adults these days. Like, we have a bunch of good role models in children's cartoons where it's just like, I'm glad you didn't talk to that stranger, and I'm glad that you killed that person. I'm glad that, like, you killed the person that was really mean to— That's not a— Let me restart that. That was not a moral of the story in, like, children's cartoons. Here we go. I'm really happy you didn't smoke that cigarette, because smoking is an addictive process. And if you get into smoking even just a little bit, you could end up really sad and really sick. So it makes me happy that you didn't. Thank you so much for not getting into smoking. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Grimmi hot sauce. I'm glad that you like the hot sauce. I hope you guys continue to enjoy it. I also hate YouTube titles or thumbnails. Oh yeah. Doesn't help if it says spoiler in the same line, actual spoiler. Yeah, well, here's the thing. The reason they do that is because, like, it gets the most interaction. So if it's just like, you're not gonna believe this new episode of One Piece, it's kind of like people will be like, yeah, okay, I wanna watch this maybe. But if, like, they go, you're not gonna believe this new episode of One Piece, and it's a picture of, like, Luffy's head getting cut in half, you'll be like, wow, I need to see what happened on this one episode of One Piece. And 90% of people will be like, did he get his head cut off? This mother flipper. Also, thank you, Brian. Hope you're doing well. We don't have a lot of role models nowadays, it's true. Senshi's a good role model. We need role models for adults that are just— Senshi was great. He's like, you need to eat a balanced meal. If you can eat balanced meals and think about all of your protein and all of your minerals and all of your vegetables and all of your fruits, you'll feel way better. How does he do it, though? How does he get all of the ingredients and spices and put them in the same meal? It's hard. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard. I don't know why, but I just think, like, man, this is gonna be so good, and then there's like a 16, 20-step process with it. Senshi's a warrior. It gets overwhelming when you think about making food. I don't know. Hello, Kimono. How are you? Yuru Camp made weebs go out. Meshi will make weebs want to eat properly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you finished reading Dungeon Meshi. It was amazing? That's so wonderful, Nyonomancer. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, you said it was amazing. You enjoyed it, yeah! Whatever gets the click. Now you either go for the clickbait title or the extremely lewd thumbnail. Which one would Grimmi go for? trying to think about what I watch on YouTube. I don't usually watch lewd stuff on YouTube. I can tell you what my stuff is. Let's see. Okay. I have Salome from Niji Sanji on my recommended. Desu wa? Oh no, desu wa? I love her, she's very cute. And I have a bunch of utai songs, or utaita? I don't know how to say it. I have a bunch of SCP read-throughs by Vulgun. I have also noticed that certain times of the day they'll change. Right now I have a bunch of like noise, like white noise, pink noise, strawberry noise, mind-numbing 24 hours, 4K Ultra HD, but it's just a black screen. Why does it need to be Ultra HD? Oh well, thank you for making this color noise, why not? Some political stuff, which I'm not happy about, but I guess it just always has the news. Oh yeah, desu wa? Oh no, desu wa? I wish I could speak Japanese so I could do her voice better. I really like the desu wa, but it doesn't really sound right in English, like if you're just like, hello, desu wa? It's hard. Yeah, see, I can't do her voice in English. It's hard, because who got time to be a chef and have a 40-hour job, desu wa? Have you seen Flip Flappers? What's Flip Flappers? Oh, here's some true crime stuff. True crime stuff, music I listen to, true crime stuff. Cats! Lots of cats. Okay, I got to the cat section. Stuff on Japan, stuff on big touristy places. Saying that you should never ever buy digital goods. There's one from there, which I agree with. They're actually taking a bunch of stuff down from like a certain web page. I don't know which one. You should do reacting to your YouTube homepage. That would be fine. I'd be down for that. It seems like a kind of fun, interesting concept. We should do that one day. Honestly, I'd like to. Okay, what color noise? Okay, there's these weird things. Here, I'll let you listen to one. Are you ready to listen to one? This is mind-numbing strawberry noise, 24 hours, black screen. It's relaxing, right? Can I get copyright struck for this? All music is copyrighted. Okay, never mind. Well, you can go and check it out then! You can go and check it out. We're going back to this. But it's really relaxing. Like, there's all types of noises, and like, they even have like rain layered onto them. Stuff like that. It makes you feel so relaxed and good. I honestly recommend it. I really, really do. What games are you planning on playing on YouTube? I have no clue. I want to play more Voices of the Void! The thing is, like, I'm playing Voices of the Void on Twitch, so I know that people don't want me to, like, just play it on a completely different website where they won't see it, which is very fair. I'm copywriting you now, don't you dare. It's Win, who could claim it? You'd be surprised. Any type of noise. But, Voices of the Void is really fun, but I probably shouldn't split those. I was thinking maybe I could play Corpse Party on here. Like, I really like that game. Here, I'll play some of the music from that instead of, like, this stuff. Here, Corpse Party. Corpse Party OST. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Each episode has a good theme, and, like, this one is, I think, the... is this the theme? Let's see. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. Corpse Party's pretty fun. You guys would probably like that. And then I can do all the voices for it and stuff. That might be kind of cool. Corpse Party's a little bit violent, though. Like, it's pretty violent. Oh, here we go. This one's good. Yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. If it's the one I'm thinking about, you're gonna like it. And if it's not, it's still pretty decent. Corpse Party sounds fun. It's a very interesting game. Voices of the Void is when I first saw you. Oh, that's so wonderful. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really like that game. Voices of the Void, what is it about? Oh. It's a perfectly normal, relaxing game where nothing weird happens. And you just kind of like hang out. You just hang out and you record sounds from far away and you relax and you get to order pizza and you get to clean up your nice little house. And you have an ATV and you get to drive to satellites and repair them. It's a very, very relaxing game. Yeah. It's a very relaxing game. Corpse Party is pretty tame, but the music slaps. There's one part that I thought was not game. It gave me really bad nightmares. Oh, here. This part's cool. Yeah! Now there are voices in the void. Yeah, exactly. You get different signals from different planets, and like you hear like the sounds of space, and you just get to relax. And every day you go to sleep, and every day you wake up, and then you do the same thing, and it's very relaxing. There's a story mode. I would highly recommend Voices of the Void. Please go check it out. I got super addicted to Voices of the Void after I saw you stream it with Lena. Oh, that's so wonderful! I'm really, really happy that you enjoyed it. Hearing voices, basically. No. It's a very relaxing little game. Nothing weird happens in it. No. You get to relax. And definitely not go insane. Yeah, exactly. Hope your nice has been good? My nice has been good. Has your nice been good? It's really relaxing until you hear the voices. No, there's no voices. It's just like the voices of the void. It's just like, it's like tinnitus. It's nothing. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. No. I don't think I can gaslight you any harder, so go download Voices of the Void. It's free. You ever play Darkwood? Oh, I haven't. I've heard Darkwood's really good. I think I even bought it and just never did anything with it. I have like a full Steam game library where every time there's a sale, I'm like, oh my god, I need this. If I don't get this, I'll literally die. And then I never do anything with it. I have, Don't Scream. I think we played that actually, though. Metal Gear Solid. I love Metal Gear Solid. I love Metal Gear Solid. We could play Metal Gear Solid. We could do that. Lunacy St. Rhodes. That's a scary looking game. I should probably download that. Wait, I should not download that while I'm streaming. There we go. Hope your night has been good. My night's been very good. Hope yours has too. There you go. Oh, let me put on like the first corpse party thing. I wanna show you. Was it Ray of Hope? Oh, this one's really good. I love this one. Check it out. I don't think we're gonna get copyright struck for this. We could play Abaddon, Princess of the Decay. I'm gonna have to go to a different screen at some point, but it's really good. I love that game. It's a lot like Sweet Home if you played that one. But... trying to remember... It has some content in it that YouTube might find a little bit... She says, I'm not gonna get copyright struck. They're not gonna copyright strike me for this. It's just corpse party. Who would deprive a person of some nice, delicious corpse party music? YouTube is fickle about it. No! Who would do that to me? Who would do that to a poor random person? Enjoying some nice, delicious corpse party music. Maybe nice, delicious, and corpse shouldn't be in the same, like, ballpark area, but... I like it, though. It's a very neat little game, so corpse party would be fun. You can check if you can play it by opening the description and seeing if there's a box. Oh, okay. This one doesn't have one. Yo! So get ready for this to be the thing we listen to for the next 20 minutes. We love Corpse Party? Good for you. Good for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, we could play Fear and Hunger. And we could play Fear and Hunger Termina. How about Zork? What's Zork? Oh, Necrodancer. Not Neodancer. Necrodancer. That would be amazing. Oh. I like that game. Like, I love the concept of it. But, at most you probably won't get monetized? Oh no. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we need to. I have a lot of monetization on Twitch, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I do kind of want emotes here, so... We'll figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. Do you play Shin Megami Tensei or Persona? I've played Persona 3 Portable, and then my brother has played Persona 5 Royale. I think I played a little bit of 4 too, but that game was really long. I kind of burned out in the middle of them. But yes, Fear and Hunger would be very fun. It actually got banned off Twitch. Just it got destroyed. So I think a lot of the Fear and Hunger like content creators actually came over here because they were just like, what do we do? Uh-oh. Which is cool. They found a home here. That's nice. Can I request you don't play any more Supermarket Simulator? That game is too soul-crushing. It's really frustrating for me to play it. I do not like it as much as, I don't know, I saw so many people having such a good time with it. Like, I don't know, like I've been watching like the V-Shoujo ladies playing it and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that's so neat. It got banned on Twitch, even with the censor mod? Yes, it no longer has a category on Twitch, so you can't play Fear and Hunger there. You can play Supermarket Simulator, even though it's arguably worse for the soul. They used the Acorn mod for Fear and Hunger. Yeah, the only thing is, I think it's Pinecones, wasn't it? I was wanting to play it. Yeah, the thing is the category got taken off of Twitch, and that usually means like, no, you're not gonna do that. Muting the audio also deletes the chat replay, what? Well, ugh. Oh god, that sucks. Well, if we have to delete the sound for this, I guess everyone get ready for a lot of out of context, dialogue. That's okay. I got it because of you, but having... Oh yeah, I'm really happy that you're enjoying Supermarket Simulator Gaming Bleach. I play that game and I'm just like, oh my god, okay, alright, let's get it, okay, oh god, okay, we have to order more coffee. Oh my god, the shift is gonna be 8 hours. Oh my god, I can't do 8 hours. I can't do 8 hours. Oh my god, I can't do it. I think it's just because I'm overwhelmed and it feels like working a job, so I just want to die immediately. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to play Supermarket Simulator. Oh god, oh no. It's probably very relaxing for someone that has, either not done that kind of stuff, not done it in a while, or just wants to turn their brain off, but I was losing it. It might be fun, like, without, like, streaming it, because you wouldn't have to, like, think about it as much. Rip VOD watchers? No, VOD watchers are gonna be fine. Argentina President, hello, good stream. Oh, hello, Mr. President. I hope you're doing well. I don't think you're really the president, but thank you. Thank you so much for coming by. If you are, on the off chance you are, can you import some nice fruits for me? I heard Argentina is really good for its agriculture. I would love to try some. I would love to try some. Exotic fruits sound amazing. I would... Wait, what? Argentina present. Sorry. I deeply apologize for that. My deepest apologies. I should not be around as a human being. I shouldn't be allowed to do this. I'm sorry. Oh, as a first-time viewer, I assume you normally stream more on Twitch than on YouTube. Yes, I normally stream on Twitch, but, how do I put this? I kind of like the feeling of having a slightly... Occasionally. I really am happy to be on Twitch. I'm very happy to have found a lot of success there and a lot of happiness. But I kind of sometimes want to just relax and have a slightly slower and more personalized experience. Senile dog. Yeah, I did at one point call someone instead of a sentient dog a senile dog because I thought it was in their username. They changed it on Twitch, actually. I realize now. Wait a second. I saw the sentient dog name earlier. I saw it. I know I did. The Brazilian insulin cows? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Lychees are amazing, though. I'm very sorry if I mispronounce your name, but yeah, I'm usually on Twitch. I like being on YouTube now, too, though. This is my second stream here. I'm gonna try to get here maybe at least a few times a week, just because it's been a very nice, relaxing time. Wilfred the sentient dog. You changed your name to Wilfred the senile dog on Twitch, and I had no clue if I was going crazy or not. I'm sorry. I really didn't know. The Brazilian... What is the Brazilian insulin cows? Okay. You keep your secrets. I'm sorry. Can you see a cornfield from your backyard? Huh. Because you have a spot of Midwestern accent. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. That's so sweet of you. No, I'm not from the Midwest. That's very kind of you, though. I don't have any sort of Western accent, but I really do appreciate you saying that. That's very kind of you. I can't see any corn from my backyard. My accent is actually because Do you guys want to know for real? Do you guys want to know for real why I sound the way I do? It's a combination of where I grew up and watching so much South Park that for some reason I started to sound a tiny bit more like Butters from South Park, I believe. I've traced this back a little bit more over time. It's not very flattering, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Deciding if sentient or senile is better, I know. As a dog, it would be much scarier. Oof, I wouldn't want to be a sentient dog. Couldn't communicate with anyone. Would be very scary.
Did you know that sentiency is actually tied to all of your brain almost? It's not just one little area of it, it has to be all of it. You lose your sense of sentience if you have even just a bit of it damaged in different places. That's crazy, right? I don't have that much brain damage, hopefully.
Grimmi is Butters? No. I can't unhear it now? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's a little bit like Butters. I'm not kidding. You can hear it now a little bit, probably. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Least surprising Grimmi. What are you talking about? That's surprising, isn't it? South Park will do that to you? I hope not. I hope that no one else has developed this affliction. I hope at least. I'm sorry. I was low-key wondering about that. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Thank you, Vegon. I appreciate it. You can just feed us your Twitch VODs for now. Oh, I could actually. I have a VOD channel. There's actually a very nice young gentleman that's going to be helping me. They archived my VODs for quite some time, like unofficially, and they're going to be doing it here on YouTube. I have a VOD channel, but I don't really update it because it takes a very long time for me to upload the incredible amounts of data, because I tend to do like 4 to 12 hour streams, and that doesn't really fly. Can you say oh hamburgers? Oh hamburgers. It doesn't sound exactly this. I've grown out of it a little. Like I don't know. The other part of my accent is Valley Girl. Like a little bit of it. I have given up on trying to hide it. I'm just gonna be who I be. It's honestly not a bad accent at all. It's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Just how much South Park did you watch? LOL. All of it, multiple times, because I was kind of removed from society and I didn't have internet access, but I had all of the South Park DVDs. Also, I had all of the House DVDs. I don't know if it made me a better or worse person. I feel like this is a neutral statement. I never wanted to be like House or be like Rude, but I would get very angry at him while watching. If you guys are unfamiliar with House MD, that's probably fine. I don't... Are there any, like, really big House MD fans that are gonna lose it if I start criticizing House MD? More about when she watched it. Oh, yeah, I did watch it when I was a child also. But I don't really like cursing. I used to curse a lot, but now I'm trying to get out of the habit. South Park and House is quite a combo. Yep. I think, honestly, like, the stuff you fill your head with as, like, a child makes you really weird. Honestly, kind of jealous. It was not a very cool existence. I got really bored of those DVDs eventually. But it was nice. It was okay. You know, I actually didn't figure you for someone massively exposed to South Park. Well, the thing is, I thought of it as like a fun, cute little cartoon. It was okay. Like, the thing is, I like that they look like eggs, and I wasn't really happy about the negative stuff. What's a House MD? So, long time ago, they filmed a television show where they hired a British person to play the world's meanest doctor. He was a savant, but he was also very annoying and rude. And that was House MD. They actually kind of have something similar right now. But it's not because they're like just like a mean person, it's because they like have autism? Like there's a show where a doctor has just like autism, and like I'm not sure if that show is good or bad. Like I have no idea what like autistic people think of it. Like if it's just like, cool, this is representation, or if it's like, what are they doing? So maybe someone could, I don't remember what it's called, but it's about a young autistic doctor who solves a lot of cases. House was a fantastic show. The Good Doctor. Thank you, Jean. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. The Good Doctor. It's fine? I reminded the Animatrix VHS to show... Oh, watch the fight where they cut each other... Whoa! I turned... Oh, that specific part. Well, you turned out fine, yeah. That's good. Yeah. It was basically medical Sherlock, if I remember correctly. Yes, they called them, I think, House and Wilson instead of Holmes and Watson. So, like Sherlock Holmes? I don't know his first name, House. And not like, I almost said Owen Wilson. I don't know the guy's first name, Watson. I never really got into, like, Sherlock or any of that stuff. But yes, House is played by Hugh Laurie, and it's instead of Watson, it's Wilson, so it was supposed to be kind of similar. That's not a very inspired show title. It was a medical drama, so they wanted you to know what he was up to. That's where the I am a surgeon meme came from. Oh. All I know is that he is a surgeon. Oh. Not House, the other one. I think this was based on the Korean show of the same premise. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. When Americans try to adapt something, one thing we're not known for is subtlety or restraint, so I can't imagine it's been a good transition to American media. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the film Death at a Funeral, but it was a movie that people generally enjoyed in Britain, in the UK, and they had British accents. And so it's a movie that all English speakers could enjoy. Except America is crazy. So America is crazy. So they were just like, we need to remake this for an American audience. I think like 1 year after it came out. It was not really a remake, it was just like we need to make this for America. I've seen that one. There's two different versions. There's two different versions of Death at a Funeral. Yeah, the British version I liked, and I saw the English version, or I guess the American, yeah, it's not the English version, it's the American version! It was really weird in the US. The worst part is, they hired, like, the little person actor from the same movie, and just had him play the same exact character, but more offensive. In America. It was really weird. I can't imagine how I'd feel if I were just handed a script where it was just like the same exact one, except it was a little bit more offensive. Just a little bit more to me as a person. For no reason. Like, that's just the audacity of the people that rewrote it. I just remember thinking, like, why did they do this to him? Why did they do this to these people? That sounds hilarious. It was very, very funny as a concept. Like, it just had more, like, offensive jokes in it. Like, here, we listen to this one. We can listen to something else. I'm gonna put on my Silent Hill music. There we go. This is a little more relaxing. The American version is bad. I'm not kidding. Like, if you watch them back to back, like, there's just, like, a lot more, like, I think the, like, jokes about, like, the homosexuality are a little bit more, like, it already was, like, a little bit, you know, like, I don't think people were like, oh my god, this is so wonderful, like, in the original, but, like, in the American one, they were like, we have to, like, put it up 10 notches. This has to be unfortunate. Oh, man. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone killed me. Yeah, we don't know about philosophy in America. What's that mean? Philosophy? Gross. Did you know they're remaking Breaking Bad as a Korean drama? That sounds really weird. Okay, that might be interesting just to see, like, what the big differences are. Because Korean has, like, a very, like, at least from what I know, like, I'm not Korean, I don't know that much about the culture, like, so I shouldn't be like, Korea has this! I'll say, like, from what I understand and what I've seen, Korea kind of has some problems with, like, overwork, and I've seen some really bad stuff on that, like, where people have to work, like, 20 hours just to make ends meet. Like, some days, it's pretty bad. So seeing how Breaking Bad would translate into a Korean drama would actually be kind of interesting. Like, if they'd take that, like, kind of, like, stuff from it and, like, incorporate Korean society and stuff, because Breaking Bad was, like, what, New Mexico? Like, in a really, like, kind of quieter area, but, like, with a big populace, but, like, a lot of open space. So if they're making a K-drama version of it, like, I wonder, like, what the setting would be? Wonder what the types of characters would be? Oh, it was Nevada. Wonder what the types of characters would be? That kind of stuff. Breaking Bad is weird because of the huge difference in drug culture. Yeah, the drug culture stuff was weird in Breaking Bad from what I remember, but I don't know that much about it is the only thing. Like, I was very scared of that show. Like, that show makes you very scared of, like, talking or, like, dealing with, like, drug-related stuff. Like, I would never want to get into that, like, I guess it's like an industry? Like, career path? Can you even really call it that? I don't know. Are you talking about The Good Doctor? Yes, we're talking about The Good Doctor and how it got made into an American drama. And how an American drama called Breaking Bad is, you know what Breaking Bad is, but is going to be made into a Korean drama, possibly. It was Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got it. Thank you. Huh. The American version of Old Boy never happened. Yeah. It was an unfortunate nightmare we all experienced, but it never canonically happened. Wait, really? I thought it did come out. Well, we'll find out, won't we? I'll believe anything you guys say. My memory is very bad. Didn't Breaking Bad kind of invent the Mexico P filter? Those are more common than you would think. Like, there's different types of, like, tones that they use for movies. I think the Mexican, like, yellow filter that they put on everything, like, in the desert and, like, related to Mexico in, like, movies has been out a little bit longer. Yeah, like, it's very old, like the yellow filter. But there's also other types of filters they use for other types of stuff. Like, there's different tones they use for different movies and stuff. Like, they usually use, like, a set of pretty common ones, but there's some really, really pretty ones. Like, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 had a jewel tone, or, like, gem tone. Like, that one looks really neat. For Walter, it was about the thrill. He did it to feel significant again. Yeah, that's very true. It was a very interesting show to see that happen. Like, I think, I don't think this spoils anything. I think it's just, like, the general theme of the show, but, like, Better Call Saul seemed like the story of someone with a pretty good, like, heart and, like, I guess they were kind of, like, not a terrible person, pushing themselves more and more out of ego to, like, succeed and, like, do weird stuff. Like, they wanted to succeed so badly they kind of, like, lost sight of themselves. But Breaking Bad is kind of like a person that was, like, always living as, like, a good person, kind of just slowly not really having that moral backing at all. Like, most people have, like, a hard stop on doing really messed up, horrible stuff. Like, I don't know if the main character was a psychopath, but they did really, really weird stuff over time when they could have just backed off, like, very early on. It was overused for a lot of movies, so oh, wow, in the Middle East during the 2000s also. Oh, interesting. We see things in a sepia filter. No, I'm sorry, Corinne. Interesting thing about Old Boy, Japanese manga, then made famous and into... Oh, so it started as a Japanese manga and got made into a Korean movie. I don't know that much about this stuff. Like, it is interesting to see, like, how things, like, get adapted, though. One American adaptation I really did like was Maniac. For whatever reason, I forgot, was it Norwegian? It was some really specific place made this show called Maniac, and it was about a drug trial, looking into people's dreams and trying to help them overcome, like, really traumatic encounters in their life where they could, like, then move on from it and stuff. And it was a comedy. It was a comedy in, like, the first, like, language it was in, like, in the first place it came from. And then America got it. And the American Netflix adaptation was a drama about mental illness. And I thought it was really good, but they were very different. Saul was always a bad person who tried times to sometimes be better, would always end up falling back into his old habits. I guess that's true, yeah. The thing is, he seemed like he didn't want to, like, actually hurt anyone. Like, he never actually crossed that threshold of, like, actually harming someone, like, being, like, an incredibly evil, weird person. Meanwhile, like, I don't know, Breaking Bad was, like, that was rough. Actually, I didn't love True Detective. Why season 1 specifically? But I didn't love True Detective, but the person that made True Detective actually also made that show I was talking about, Maniac, USA version. It's really nice. It's really good. Getting Silent Hill vibes? This music is from Silent Hill. It's from Silent Hill 2. It's the music box, ambient version. It's a little bit slowed down. It's kind of nice, right? So, Konami won't realize it's their music. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you for correcting me. It's interesting. About Better Call Saul? It's nice that you guys are communicating instead of going like, I'm right, I'll kill you. I think you should explode. What is wrong with you? I'm going to murder you. So that's very nice. Thank you guys for being polite to each other. They're redoing City Hunter again. Oh. Wait, weird Hong Kong movie with Jackie Chan. Oh my god, wait! Okay. Can I ask you guys something? There's, how many of you are here right now? I need to ask you guys something. I'm really sorry, but I never remembered to ask this and all the time I was streaming and, like, all the time I was doing stuff. Okay. May I ask you? Do you know a Jackie Chan movie where at some point they have a little bag of diamonds they pull out and drop into their hand and look at. Like, it's just a bag of diamonds that they're looking at in their palm of their hand. I have been looking for this movie for 100 years. For so long, I have been trying to figure out which movie it is. I'm not sure if it was Rush Hour. About 10 people? I need to know. If anyone remembers what Jackie Chan movie this is. There might have been someone that was sitting on a toilet at some point. I've been looking for it for years. I might just have to watch every Jackie Chan movie. This may not work. It could have just been a random movie on TV, too. You see it? Jane, if you remember it, please let me know. Was it Rush Hour? With the little sack of diamonds. Was it Tuxedo? I think it was one of their, Chinese movies dubbed into English. I almost said dubbed into American. Was it in English? I might have been dubbed. I should not have just looked up Tuxedo. That did not help me. Maybe it was Tuxedo. I bet it was Tuxedo. I'm gonna watch this movie. Thank you. Rumble in the Bronx? Rumble in the Bronx! Thank you! Sorry, he was in so many movies! Was he speaking English? I don't remember. I think it might have been in Chinese. Let's... Rumble in the Bronx. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rumble in the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx! I'm gonna watch it! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Rob B. Hood? Is that the one where they had to take care of babies? I'm pretty sure there was a Jackie Chan movie where him and another guy had to take care of babies, or a singular baby that they accidentally stole. Why did that happen? Why did they make that movie? That's like a more, like, it's not recent, but it was one that was like kind of late into Jackie Chan's career. Why'd they make that? I wanted to say it was Rumble in the Bronx. Thank you guys so much. I owe you my life. I have been trying to, like, find this movie for years. Literal years. I'm so sorry that I had to stop everything for it. Rumble in the Bronx. This is it. I get to watch it again. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be checking it out after the stream. I'm gonna immediately watch it. Thank you. Was Rumble in the Bronx pretty sure? I thank you. With every fiber of my being, I thank you. I've been looking for this movie for a very long time. I thank you. Have you ever had anything like that where you just want to find it again, but you cannot, for the love of God, remember its name or something? The baby one is Rob B. Hood, where they kidnap a baby. Yeah, that was weird. I remember that. Grimmi, least favorite movie. I'm usually pretty positive about stuff. It's pretty rare that I don't like a movie. Like, if I watch a movie, I'll try to find something I enjoyed about it. Like, even if it's not a perfect movie, like, I think that makes me feel a lot better. I think that makes me happy, but I don't know if I have one that I don't like. Huh. Are there any where, like, they're mean to, like, I don't know, I don't like movies where, like, animals are hurt and stuff. Twice at least. Once with an anime, other fanfiction with an anime film. Oh! It's very hard to find another... I've been looking for one specific fanfiction for a very long time. Was that what it was called? Wait a second, I might have remembered it. I don't think it is. It was a fanfiction, it was a supernatural fanfiction. I noticed that a lot of the supernatural fanfictions were sometimes a little bit... they were written in a way that I enjoyed more than the show sometimes, because the show sometimes went in an interesting direction. I have a lot of childhood games I played that I never have been able to find again. It's almost spooky. Exactly, yeah. Like, they just kind of disappear forever. You hate Milo and Otis? Oh yeah, I watched that a lot when I was younger, and then I grew up and I figured out, like, what was going on with that, and I'd never watched it again, and I don't like it. Yep. That's something I feel like I've tried to improve on lately, picking positive things instead of negative things in movies. Yeah, that's nice, honestly. Don't look it up with Milo and Otis if you don't know what it is. Just stop watching it, never buy it again. I was thinking about this earlier, like, and not in a negative way. I don't think it's, like, a bad thing, but, like, I completely understand this person's anxieties about this, but like I was looking at Twitter
Again, 10K on Twitter. Thank you, everyone. Woo!
I was looking at Twitter, and King of the Hill is going to have a new series written by new people. And everyone was pissed. Everyone was pissed. Everyone was so angry at the concept of this happening. No one was happy. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is so cool.
I'm so happy about this. Maybe this will be interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll hate it. Whatever. I'll look out for it. This will be neat.
Every single person was just like, don't make this. I hope you explode. How dare they? How dare they? But, that's kind of fair. I understand. But I kind of... No, that's a terrible plan. I understand. I understand. Your name looks familiar. Thank you. But yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I kind of want to watch it and maybe it'll be okay-ish. Like, maybe it'll be okay-ish. Like, the thing is, maybe it'll actually be pretty decent. Like, I want to give it a fair shot. I feel like a lot of things before they even, like, get released are already dead on arrival because it'll have 10,000 people going like, I hope you die. You're terrible. Everything you make is horrible. This is bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Can you see what they're doing? Oh my god, it's so bad. So maybe, it was perfect. It doesn't need to be updated. I think they're just making another series is the thing. Like, they're making a new King of the Hill. Like, that's gonna be, like, a sequel, kind of. Like, they're not gonna, like, remake old episodes or anything. They're just gonna be like, hey, it's King of the Hill. He works at, like, I don't even know, store. The propane store. I hope they still have propane stores. Just make a new show set in the same world. That would be interesting, too. That might be a little better. But, like, well, I guess the world is just normal. Like, I think it's set in the Daria and, like, Beavis and Butthead world also? I'm not sure. But, I think it might be okay-ish. I'm ready to, like, just give it, like, 1 or 2 episodes of my time and then move on with my life. I kind of want to be, like, you know, I don't want to be, like, excited for everything and be like, oh my god, it's so perfect, no one can criticize it, oh my god. But I kind of want to, like, you know, be excited for things and, like, feel like, oh, it could be okay. Like, I feel like most of the time everyone's like, this will be horrible, this will be horrible, this will be horrible, this will be horrible. Like, I've seen people, like, just be like, this new Final Fantasy that's coming out isn't Final Fantasy. It's not Final Fantasy anymore, it sucks. Like, it's not Final Fantasy anymore. Yeah, sure, it has crystals and chocobos, but it's not Final Fantasy anymore. It's not, like, good. And it's like, what? The game is not out yet. Why are you being so intense? I thought the new Final Fantasy was fine. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, I kind of want people to, like, be a little bit hopeful for stuff. Like, it's okay to, like, not want to waste your time on new things, but I don't know. I want something to come out, and then I want to have a strong opinion on it either way. I think some people just loved old series too much, and they don't want big corporations to potentially ruin a series just because they want to try something fresh. That's true. That's true. Whenever there's, like, a level of, like, money and stuff involved, they do usually... I will say this. When there's, like, a huge amount of money involved, with pretty much anything, it often becomes a thing of just, like, how many people will this thing make happy and, like, buy products? Which can kind of make things a little derivative and weird. So they'll probably have it go through, like, several, like, product testers and go like, do you like the new design of Peggy Hill? I know that she used to have the B haircut, but do you like her more with this new Karen haircut? I think it's going to be a real hit with the kids. What do you think of it? On a scale of, like, 1 to 10, do you think this suits Peggy Hill as a character, or do you think it doesn't? On a scale of 1 to 10, so 1 being the least like Peggy Hill and 10 being the most like Peggy Hill. And remember, it's not bad or good because we aren't trying to remain like the original. Like, it can kind of get into that stuff, which is hellish. For me, Helldivers 2 came out of nowhere, and now it's one of the best co-op shooters of all time. Ooh, Helldivers 2 is wonderful. It's true. You often get discovered... but sometimes you get strange new... You do get some really interesting stuff if something is indie. Like, Voices of the Void is my favorite video game right now. Yuppie Psycho is one of my favorite video games. Like, those are ones that are, like... Well, Voices of the Void is one person, and, like, just a couple of people, like, helping with testing, I think. Like, that game's absurd. But Yuppie Psycho is a very small team, too.
For example, some people absolutely hated the Persona 3 Reload game and said the old one was better, even though the new one was very clearly more suited for today's games. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't play Reload. I heard it was pretty good, though. Helldivers is a delight. Helldivers 2 is amazing. It's true. It's true. Like, it's been very fun. I played it a little bit with my buddies Ecto and a few other people. Who was I playing it? Grape and Ecto on Twitch, and there was one person that I did not... Octopimp. I don't know them as well, but playing with them. I think companies need to be more creative. Well, the thing with companies is they can't really be more creative. Like, the thing is, like, they have to make X amount of money to, like, make back their investments into, like, the general, like, you know, I guess, company. So, like, it's like what happened with all the Marvel movies. They got it down to a science, and then everyone was kind of done with them as it got so derivative they weren't interested in it anymore. Like, that kind of what happens with, like, almost every company or concept or whatever. It's kind of rough. And inevitably, like, as that continues to happen, like, you'll run into stuff like the actors not getting along. They were starting to get stuff like that, too. Like, it just kind of eventually gets to, like, an unwinnable situation. It's kind of rough. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to, is the mantra of the modern day. Yeah. I think a lot of shows and stories that wouldn't... I think a lot of shows are stories that wouldn't get greenlit. But then, when it gets pitched as a reimagining of an old IP, they go ahead with it. Yes! And it can work positively and negatively. You guys may be familiar with Silent Hill. I assume that you are. If you aren't, I'm really old and I'm scared. That's... If you are not familiar with Silent Hill, I am really old and I am really scared. But, did you know, when Silent Hill 4 came out, everyone hated it. Everyone hated Silent Hill 4. They hated Silent Hill 4. They were like, this isn't Silent Hill. This isn't Silent Hill. What is this? What is this? This isn't the spirit of Silent Hill. This is some new garbage. What song is this? This is ironically, I believe, from Silent Hill 4. The Day of Night, slow and extended. At least as a Silent Hill screenshot. Oh well. Oh well. I wear my James Sunderland replica jacket on an infrequent basis. Oh wow, you have a replica. Holy crud. Oh, 3 Remake had a lot of cut content. Not even for censorship reasons, just cheap. Oh no, they weren't voicing all the social links. I think, I don't think they voiced all the social links back then, did they? It might just be that 3 didn't have that. I'm not 100% sure. I played Fest though, and that one was, not voiced often. So, it's rare for someone to appreciate it. Which part? Silent Hill 4, okay. You're not familiar with the Silent Hill franchise. That's okay. So Silent Hill was a very well-received horror game. Silent Hill 1 through 3 was very well-received. It was extremely bleak and intense and horrifying. Like, you felt very upset. Like, it wasn't like jump scare kind of stuff. It was very subtle, and over time, you'd slowly just start to feel uncomfortable. And worse. And worse. Here, let's actually get another Silent Hill song. You might like this one. This is Never Forgive Me, Never Forget Me. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for you guys. But that's the thing. Silent Hill wasn't originally developed to be a Silent Hill title. Yes. It was changed partially due to take advantage of the name recognition instead of being a new IP. Yes. Here's the thing. When it came out, everyone hated it, and everyone was like, this isn't Silent Hill, you mother... They were very angry. But... years later, after Homecoming came out, and all of the other Silent Hill games came out, people were like, Silent Hill 4 was a classic. They were just like, it was a classic. It was a classic. We don't talk about the other ones made by the Americans, but Silent Hill 4 was a classic. So it kind of benefited it in a way, but it benefited it way after the fact. People hated it when it came out, and then years later, it sold well as a Silent Hill game, because it was considered a Silent Hill game compared to the ones that came out later, which is kind of interesting as a concept, honestly.
Oh, you had just unlocked a music library in my head that I forgot was there. I'm so happy that you're enjoying it. Please enjoy Silent Hill's music. A misunderstood gem. It was, though. Silent Hill 4 was a very good game. The thing is, if it had come out and it did not have the Silent Hill name attached to it, I think people would have thought, this is an amazing horror game. Wow, this is incredible. This is one of the best horror games. I can't believe this came out of nowhere. That's crazy. But it might not have survived the test of time. Instead, it came out and everyone hated it for a little bit, and then it survived the test of time. It's kind of interesting as a concept. Yeah. Victory by a progeny being crap. Yep, that's kind of what happened. I actually think Downpour wasn't that bad, too. The American ones were so bad it was redeemed. Yeah. I think the American ones just... There was a guy that really loved Silent Hill and was trying so hard to save it, and, like, everyone was angry at him. It was so sad. It was so sad. The mansion contains many forgotten things. It's true, Jane, it's true. It would have worked as a Siren game, but I don't think they own that IP. Yeah, I think, I really like Silent Hill 4. It's probably one of my favorites. Like, it's very good. Like, the concept of being very trapped and very alone in, like, an apartment, completely cut off from society, is kind of relaxing, but also kind of dreadful. Like, it's kind of nice. Like, it's a very real fear to just be like, oh my god, I can't get out of here. This is scary. This is scary. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't know, you know? Media with the title The Room have a unique track record for being diverse. It's true. It's true. This is good. Oh god, we were wrong. Americans can find new ways to ruin a franchise. Yeah, that's the thing. I think, I like the idea of Cold Fear. Tank control games are very interesting. Yeah, I like Shattered Memories. I think that one was interesting. Wasn't a huge fan of all of it, but I think it was a really interesting concept to work with. Average neat behavior, Silent Hill 4? Well, there was stuff in Silent Hill 4 that, it was subtle, but it was kind of implied that, like, the main character was already, like a neat. Like, he wasn't going outside, he wasn't working, he was just kind of scared all the time. And then, he eventually woke up, and there was a bunch of, like, creepy stuff on his door, and he was trapped there, and he had very little food, and he was freaking out. Like, that's an interesting concept for a horror game. Like, it kind of, like, plays into, like, his fears, but it also makes it so the thing that made him feel comfortable and safe became, like, a very, like, weird and kind of, like, abstract, terrifying thing as he was about to starve to death. The Room, a movie that had everything right concept-wise, but the weirdest execution. I haven't seen that one, actually. Were you a fan of Fatal Frame or Siren at all? I feel like Siren in particular resonates with Silent Hill fans. I have not actually played Siren or Fatal Frame. Although, I think I can get the Fatal Frame games pretty easily, because I think MSM is, like, friends with, or, like, not friends, but, like, works with, like, the people that published those in America. I just keep forgetting. But it seems like a really cool series. One of my friends was telling me about it, like, months ago. She said it was very, very cool. If only they had DoorDash back then! It was actually really interesting because he was so isolated. Like, if he had DoorDash and just, like, texted them, like, trapped in apartment, help. Trapped in apartment, help. Bring saw, help. Also, thank you. We'll give you $300 tip, thank you. Bring saw, help. Like, that would probably work out for Henry a lot better. It's interesting. You should. I would love to play Fatal Frame. It'll be wonderful. I like Fatal Frame, but I don't know if it's a game people would enjoy today. Probably depends. I think if, like, you can relax with it and, like, kind of get into the vibe of it, like, it's very cool. Like, I think there's some games that are a little bit more dated and hard to watch. Like, Sweet Home is very hard to play, because, like, that game's a little unfair, and you might spend, like, 10 hours on it and then just get to a point where you realize you can no longer continue. But I still think it's kind of cool to watch those. If I didn't have DoorDash, I'd probably be dead, to be honest. Oh god, Varen. I hope you're okay. I've been trying to figure out, like, nice meals that I can make for myself. Maybe I should do cooking streams and we can all make them at the same time. Like, I was like, I can make a nice tofu and broccoli dish with some rice on the side. I can do that. Like, I can get that cornmeal, brush it all over that tofu, throw it in the oil, get it out of there, put some nice broccoli in the oil, fry that up, throw it all together, make a stir fry, throw it into a plate, get some rice on the side, put some sauce on there. Like, that's doable, right? You won't die. Sunlight is good, just 5 minutes, man. I never get sunlight. I always think like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a tan. I'm gonna be so healthy. I'm gonna get a tan. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so healthy. My skin's gonna feel glowing. It's gonna feel amazing. I'm gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel so good. And then I just don't do it, ever. So I understand that. Just do the grilled cheese diet. You are seconds away from death. Are you just eating grilled cheese every day of your life with nothing else? Are you okay? Please, cheese is so... Cheese is pretty bad for you if that's all you eat. I used to be a vegetarian. And if you're a vegetarian, what you do is you stop eating meat, and you start eating cheese, and then you get very sick very quickly. But it is delicious. Cheese is amazing. If only we had that food prep stream last week. Yeah. We got some recipes though. We can make burritos. We can make burritos that we can put in the freezer. List your available groceries and then work with what you've got. I have smoked salmon and pastrami smoked salmon and waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate from Trader Joe's. I honestly do think these are like the end of society. Man's living dangerously cheesy, heck yeah. Dangerously cheesy. That's what it meant all this time. They were trying to warn us. Alfredo and broccoli. Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Vegan Alfredo sometimes isn't as good, but if you make it yourself and you make it with the right, like, ingredients, it can be so good. And you can even get, like, fake chicken and throw it in there. I wanna make that. I wanna make that. I wanna make that. And it wouldn't have any of the cheese and, like, the, what's it called? It wouldn't have any of the, cholesterol. It wouldn't have any of the cholesterol. I have fruit. Fruit is really good, too. I keep trying to tell my wife she can't eat blocks of cheese, but she just won't stop. That sounds like a fake Reddit post. I know that it's a very serious issue, but the way you phrased it and presented it made it sound like it was a fake Reddit post. Or you were just gonna be like, my wife won't stop eating cheese. She eats blocks of cheese every day and nothing else. What do I do? And then it would have like some unbelievable scenario that made it all make sense in the end. Have a good night, Grimmi. Good night, ruler. Sleep well. Got college in 6 hours. Oh, please, do your best for your studies. You don't need to stay up. She just loves cheese. She just loves cheese. Good for her. What people don't realize is that the vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free diets aren't necessarily healthier. Yes, because what you need to replicate the flavors aren't super good for you. It depends. So, it depends on the type of stuff. Like, if you are trying to just make, like, burgers and stuff, like, it's a little bit healthier if you have, like, high cholesterol or, like, hypertension or stuff like that. Like, it's still a little healthier usually. But if you're trying to make, like, butter, you have to, like, make sure that you buy, like, a good, expensive one. Like, the Miyoko's butter is full of, like, cashews and, like, stuff like that. And that's not really that bad for you, but a lot of them are just oil. They're just oil. They taste bad and they are just blocks of oil they whip into, like, butter-like form. It's not very good for you. It's not very good. I've succeeded in making vegan Alfredo tasting sauce maybe like 5 times. It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. I've been trying to find one. I once had some at, like, this weird, like, I forgot what it was. It was like this event where they were just like, we're making stuff vegan here. And they had Alfredo with broccoli and chicken. And they handed it out to the crowd after they made it. I can still taste it. It was so good. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it soon. Euro import butter is where it's at. Yeah, there's a lot of really good butters. I actually was watching a documentary on butter today. Because I am a boring person. But, like, I was watching a documentary on butter, and they actually have, like, these really cool big processing plants. And, like, in France, they have, like, really weird French butter that they, like, ship out to a bunch of countries that they mold into different things, or, like, they season it differently. Like, they had vanilla bean butter. Oh, that sounded so good. Spices and seasoning. Yes. You can do a really healthy vegan diet. I don't know about raw vegan. Raw vegan's kind of rough. That was kind of like the, I couldn't, raw vegan is something I have a lot to say about. Also, thank you, Royal Speedwagon. Hello, Father. Thank you for thank you so much. Congratulations to you on being the Royal Speedwagon. The Royal Speedwagon did my 3D PS1 model, and I really love it. I didn't know there were butter documentaries. Oh, on YouTube they have documentaries for everything that you're afraid of and everything that you wouldn't really need to know about, but once you see it. Those are the types of clickbait I fall for. How do microwaves work? Take 45 minutes to find out how. This is going to be something that takes up a lot of your brain processing power. You're gonna have to forget a lot of what you needed to survive. You're gonna learn about microwaves. Raw vegan honestly sounds both dangerous and very difficult. Yes. So here's the pipeline for crazy people. And these are fine. These are usually fine. These are usually fine. I want to preface that with, until a certain point, they're fine. Quirky... I hope that you're not gonna get killed. I had blue cheese with my burger and it was dang good. Yeah, if I could get in my shop, I would definitely put it on my burgers. You should. See if you can find it, but... Okay. There's vegetarian. People go like, I want to be healthier, I want to cut out meat, I'll become vegetarian. And they go vegetarian. And they stop eating meat. And then they go, well, I want to cut out eggs and cheese too, because like I'm not feeling much better. And I want to cut out eggs and cheese and milk, because now I'm just replacing it all with like kind of like liquefied stuff. So I'm gonna cut out those. And then they go to vegan. And vegan is fine. Vegan you can do well with. Vegan you can be very healthy as a vegan. The next step is raw vegan. You cannot be healthy as a raw vegan very easily. You have to spend a lot of money on food. I think Woody Harrelson is one of the few raw vegans that can do it. Like, it's very expensive. It's very expensive. Then, you go to breatharian. Breatharian is not good as a concept. Breatharian is something where they scammed a bunch of people into believing they didn't need to eat, but then they go like, yes, I haven't eaten in 14 years. No, it's actually, yes. Eggs are actually great for you. It depends. If your cholesterol gets too high, then they can start actually hurting you quite a bit. Just because they are very high in cholesterol. So if you have hypertension and cholesterol, you can sometimes start to get a little sick. But that's just what I've noticed, and there's probably ways to like reduce it. You could just eat the egg whites also. That's one way around it. But anyway, being a hunter-gatherer, caveman, expensive, it's true. So yeah, vegan is fine. I think that's honestly okay. I don't think you can do raw vegan that easily. I think that's probably like doable as a human, not impossible physically. And then breatharianism is a cult that tries to convince people that they don't need food, and a lot of people get really sick and die or almost die. What is a breatharian? Oh. Breatharians are people that, favorite brand of sardines? I don't have a brand, but here's the thing. The next step is photosynthesis. Yes, that is what they believe, though. They truly believe, breatharians believe that you can get all of your nutrients through sunshine and air. They believe that they do not need to drink water. They believe that they do not need to drink water and they do not need to eat food. Supposedly. Supposedly. And what they teach all of their, like, people that follow the breatharian lifestyle, like, they're essentially influencers for something that doesn't exist and is gonna make everyone go crazy and get sick. Like, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. 1 billion%. Like 1 billion%. But it's still important. Wait, Jane, what? I'm not following your conversation. I'm so sorry. I'm silly. Limiting fat consumption is not as effective as limiting calorie intake. Yes, it's interesting, but that's not how humans works. This is actual insanity. Yes. So breatharians are crazy, but the thing is, they still eat food. They still eat food, and they often get caught very often when people go to their house, look in their refrigerators, and see that they eat food. They get caught very often, and they're just like, that's just for guests. Yes, that frozen Alfredo lean cuisine meal is, it's for guests. It's for guests. Yes, those Trader Joe's waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate, those are for guests. Yes. Yes, you may have some. I don't eat those, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can eat them all in front of me. They're for guests. I'm not going to be upset. Like, they do that, which is hilarious. They, yeah, no, the thing is, like, they're crazy. I don't understand how raw veganism would work. The whole B12 supplementation thing, like, that isn't raw if you process it somewhere, etc. They're very weird, but, like, I think they mostly eat nutritional yeast. Raw vegans love nutritional yeast, and that has a ton of B12. But it's also, like, very healthy, so like you should probably put nutritional yeast in your food even if you're not a vegan or vegetarian, honestly. But Yes, chicken-shaped arrow. What happens is every breatharian, every single person that claims to be a breatharian, they get in trouble for the same reasons. They go, they get caught eating, and then they go, oh, sorry, I was just choosing to eat for the first time in 5 years. The smart ones. One guy got caught eating and he just said, well, McDonald's has the McDonald's meal I had is the perfect light equation. Like, it's what spiritually fulfills someone. The Big Mac, Diet Pepsi, large fries, and hash brown emotionally and mentally fulfills someone on the breatharian lifestyle. Nothing else can be eaten. That's what he said when he got caught at McDonald's. His career ended, but it was kind of messed up and funny. How do you pronounce vegan and vegetarian differently? Oh, how come you? I like being annoying and frustrating, and if I can make someone upset with me, like, it kind of makes me happy a little bit. Like, in a way that's not actually gonna harm anyone, like, but if I can make someone a little bit pissed off, just by existing, I like to do that. So I like to say it as vegan and vegetarian. I think it's a good way of going about things. I also mispronounce things very often, so... You lost me at Diet Pepsi. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Do you have suggestions for a YouTube documentary on breatharians? I do! Are you guys familiar with Atrocity Guide? Let me go get that, actually. Let me go get Atrocity Guide. She did a wonderful documentary on breatharians. Breatharians. Atrocity Guide. Atrocity Guide. There we go. She did an amazing documentary on it, so please check it out. Is this why I sat this so stressed? I don't know. Yeah, probably, actually. I do like to be incredibly annoying. I also forget a lot of stuff, and I cause a lot of problems. Let me grab my water, actually, because I'm not a breather.
I'll die without my water. I need it. Oh my goodness.
I really do. That sounds familiar? She's a really, really, really good YouTuber. She does a lot of really wonderful videos and concepts. Ah. When is the Fillion stream planned? I have no clue. I assume that she'll tell me at some point. Hopefully. The thing is, I agree to most things and then I forget about. Not a lot of people ask me to do stuff. So if they do, I'll just be like, cool. Let's go. Atrocity Guide and Frederick, I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. Did you know he's a VTuber actually on Twitch? I didn't know that until recently. But he was in my chat once and I was like, that sounds so familiar. It was him. It's really strange. Also, yes, on Friday. I'm very excited about the, I don't know, I have a lot I gotta do on Friday. If it ends up not working out, I probably wouldn't be too upset. I'm pretty, Friday's gonna be very long. I have a stream at 5 AM over on Merryweather's thingy. Like, with a bunch of people for Fall Guys, but I'll probably get eliminated immediately. So it'll probably just be like, hello, bye. And then I have a sponsored stream at some point. So it'll be okay. I'll just figure it out eventually. This stuff reminds me of Liver King, where he pretends to eat raw meat and says it's healthy. But in reality, he eats normally. Unsurprisingly, his fans get sick all the time. Yep. Well, that's the thing. What people do is they promote a lifestyle that doesn't exist. So if you've ever been like, oh my god, this looks so fun, this looks amazing, like if only I ate raw meat every day, I would be so healthy and I would be so happy and I would have so many friends and God would love me. That doesn't exist. There you go. There you go. What? Situation with What? I don't know what that means, Jane. But I hope that you're doing well. Is the sponsored stream a Raid Shadow Legends? No, it's, I think Bears in Space. Bears in Space, I think. It also came out with that Liver King was on a crud load of steroids. Yes, that's usually what happens. If someone's promoting a lifestyle of everything is beautiful, everything is kind, everything is wonderful, it's often not the case. Like, universally so. It's often not the case, just because it's unsustainable. Like, you're gonna have ups and downs. So if you see an influencer, or like, pretty much anything in life that's just very relaxed, happy, perfect, not really how it works. So if anyone has like a special pill that can just be like, oh yeah, you can get millions of muscles, you can be so big and thick and awesome. You can be so, yeah, go for it. That doesn't happen. It's just not the case. It's very rare. Like, you have to like live a very specific lifestyle if you want to be super, super muscly. And yeah, you do need steroids. Never do roids, it's never worth it. Yes, they can also do an incredibly bad amount of like damage to your body. The only times you should be on steroids is if a doctor prescribes them to you and you need them to feel not dying. If you need them to like not feel horrible all the time. Also, yeah, Berries in Space is the game I think we're gonna be playing then. I'm not 100% sure. I will figure it out. I will actually look at all the material I'm supposed to. I don't know. I've had to be on steroids a little bit just for like health concerns and stuff. They do make you angry a little bit. Like a little bit. Like, I can't imagine being on like a high dose that actually changes like your muscle mass. That's the... Oof. I assume I'd go crazy. I thought the special pill for happiness was VTubers. Well, trying to think. VTubers are very nice people. But VTubers are also all usually going completely insane. Like, they really are having a good time, like, streaming and stuff, but, like, it's very rare you meet a VTuber that's stable, emotionally and mentally and physically. Like, it's pretty much, like... It's very rare. It's very rare. And not that that's a bad thing, everyone's going through their stuff, but... VTubers are very fun, but I guess they also kind of, like, play into that kind of concept of just, like, the lifestyle not really being there. Like, they're actors and stuff. Like, at least most of them. So... Yabby Rabbit? What? Huh? No, I'm talking... I don't... No, I'm talking about literally all the VTubers, like, I mean, the thing is, if, like, they seem super weird, like, they're not hiding it. If they don't, then they're, like, you know, they've got that stuff going on. It's just not at the forefront of what they're doing, so... VTubers are fun, but also case studies. Yeah, they're interesting. Yeah. Well-adjusted individuals normally have normal jobs. Yes, exactly. That kind of stuff. Oh, Peepa? Peepa's wonderful. Peepa seems like a very honest, like, person. Like, I don't know. I like Peepa. I like the Face Connect ladies. I think they're very nice. Like, I pretty much think all VTubers are nice. Like, I'm not saying it in, like, a negative way when I say people are, like, going through it. It's just, they're either going through it, or they're hiding it and going through it. But that's not really a negative. I don't think it's, like, bad to be going through it and stuff. And it's also not bad to be, I don't know, like, doing your best to soldier on. Steroid for muscle is antibiotic steroid. Oh, close to testosterone, but steroid for that doctor prescribe is, usually for immunosuppressant effect. Yes! I was on those for a little while. I have met some people that are on, like, testosterone-like steroids. Those seem a little bit intense. What are your dark secrets? I'm a VTuber. I grew up in a cult, so that's why I know so much about the Breatharian stuff. I don't go outside that often. I go outside like maybe 2 or 3 times a month. I'm very nervous. I'm very paranoid. One of my parents has debilitating schizophrenia, but she's doing better now. My other parent is like really unstable even compared to her. So there's, I don't know, I have a lot of stuff, but I generally talk about it if it comes up in conversation. Like, I'm very healthy in the respect that I go like, I'm dying, what's going on? I need to go sleep, oh my goodness. I think it's kind of good to be honest with that stuff so you can get help. Whoa, I didn't know you were a VTuber? I hide it really well, I know, right? This is my glowing human skin. If anyone looked like this, it'd be a little bit scary. A cyst tuber? I do have, oh wait, that's another thing. I keep forgetting. I have a cyst that's smushing part of my brain. I forgot which side it's on also, so that's not great. I know you probably answered this before, but how did you get out of the cult? My parent that was super into the cult developed schizophrenia. And after that, I was just like, hey, I don't know if this was all, I don't know if this was correct. That's 100% what happened. Before that, I was like, yeah, crystals, okay, whatever.
I guess you can manifest your best life.
You can kind of do that, but you have to make, like, steps towards it each day. The silly zone. Yes, I have a silly zone in my head. It makes me a little bit forgetful. It makes it so I have less impulse control in terms of, like, I have most of my impulse control, but, like, I'll get hyper obsessed with something and then I'll just be crazy for a while. Intracranial arachnoid cyst? You got it! I can show you a picture of it. I think it's fun at this point. I'm gonna be taking a break eventually so this can get removed from my head. I also have something in my sinuses I have to get removed too, so... I'm not super happy about it, but like, you live and learn. Here you go. Yay! It actually grew into the bone. It grew into the bone! It's very unfortunate, isn't it? Oh.
Good morning, Visceral Emu. How are you?
Who is your friend to your left? Oh, that's Skelter. They're my best buddy. They helped me when I was stuck in a mansion. I love Skelter. Good kitty. Kiss the baby. This is my sis, though. What was the cult and what were the beliefs? So I went to, like, quite a few different ones because, it's silly, but my parent fought with a lot of them. It was like, they don't know, they don't understand. And then she'd, like, go to a new one. I cannot say what they were because, cults aren't, like, really known for being, like, very forgiving, accepting people of those that criticize them, so I'm not gonna say a single one's name. But yes, you can see my brain is squish. It's a little squish. And, it's probably been growing since I was around 12 years old. Or I guess it grew and then, like, kind of settled down, but it can get bigger over time, so it's something to watch out for. But it's been squishing my brain. And it needs to come out at some point, so... What did you walk into? You walked into a Twitter celebration. That's what the thumbnail was. Should really just make it anything else at this point.
We're celebrating 10K on Twitter. Woo!
Also, you saw a picture of my brain. The Grimmi VTuber fluid. I am not gonna drain the cyst and then sell the brain juice. People have been asking that. It's not what I'm doing. I'm very sorry. I'm not gonna sell the brain juice. No, but yes, what essentially will happen is, I'm gonna get it drained, and then they're going to, like, suture around it, I think, is what I've heard is the best thing to do. So, like, it kind of remains open, and then they're going to drain a little bit of the brain juice, slash cyst juice, so the brain can re-expand and has room to re-expand. Because if they don't do that, your brain doesn't have room to expand, and you die. Like, if the cyst just breaks on its own, it's not that the cyst breaking will kill you, it's that it will have more liquid in it. And, well, it has the same amount of liquid, but, like, your brain will eventually start to, like, just go, like, and, like, kind of, like, stretch out to where it was before. And when it tries to do that, you will die because you'll have too much liquid in your brain and the pressure will get really bad. So, you have to be careful of that. Does it cause any general, like, day-to-day discomfort? I have really bad headaches. My memory is pretty darn bad. I'm trying to think about anything else it could be causing. I think that's it. Sounds like it happened before. It has happened to quite a few people. If you get extra liquid in your brain, like if you have a brain injury, it will kill you very easily, so... I was very lucky that a cyst developed and never broke. Usually they can be left alone perfectly fine, but if they get to a certain point, they will smush your brain a little and they'll cause some issues. So, it's okay either way. A very, very, very bad headache would occur if it broke, and then the pressure would get too bad, and then I'd have to go to the hospital immediately. But if that were the case, I'd pretty much be unconscious, so... Yep. Hexmaniac VTuber, talking about brains. Oh, thank you! I love Hexmaniac, she's so cute! Here. Spooky. There you go. Blurred vision in one eye. I do have blurred vision in one eye. I forgot about that. / double vision. Hopefully everything goes well. It'll go well, or it won't. I won't worry about it until I'm there. Then I will be having a panic attack, and everyone else will have to deal with that problem. I will be Here's the thing. I don't worry about things until they're about to happen, and then it's everyone's problem. But right now, I'm fine. On the day of, it's gonna be everyone's problem at that hospital. Like, when I was, like... When I had to get, like, MRIs and stuff, when I had to get MRIs and stuff, some of my friends came with me. Just like as support. And I decided that there was... I'm not gonna make my next hot sauce explosive brain juice. I have the names for them already. There's gonna be some... Oh! Hi, Merryweather, how are you doing? Congrats on 10K, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to Friday. Thank you so much for inviting me. I was just talking about... Oh, MRIs. I don't know if you've had one, but if you have any metal in your body, it rips it out of you, because it's a big giant magnet, and it teleports it to the place that you're getting magnetized. So, I decided immediately in the car ride to the hospital that I had metal somewhere in my body I didn't know about. And this was a problem for everyone. Also, go check Mary out. They invited me to play Fall Guys with them and a bunch of buddies, so I'm very excited. You do hot sauces? That's crazy?
Yes, I do hot sauces. It is crazy. I'm glad that you're hearing about it for the first time right now.
I know that you bought the, what's it called? You bought the, like, countdown hot sauce, like the... Is it the hedonists, I think? Like, the ones where you, like, get hotter over time. It's really cool. Thanks for coming, Grimmi. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'll try to... Like, Wait, I should not invite people to stuff midstream. I will contact you in the future. Pardon me. It's bad etiquette. My apologies. But, I was really happy that you got, like, the big countdown hot sauce and did it. Like, I love that one. I love the Hot Ones challenge stuff. I actually bought one too. Like, I'm trying to wait till it gets here and see, like, what it's gonna be like, cause, I own a hot sauce company. I wanna, like, kinda do something similar at some point. Like, I'm getting all the flavors ready so I can have, like, a big, like, flavor 1, not that bad. Flavor 2, not that bad. Flavor 3, not that bad. Flavor 4, killing you. Flavor 5, really killing you. Flavor 6, killing you. I feel great? Okay, awesome. That's wonderful. You did all 10? Congratulations! Yo! I love hot sauce challenges. I love hot sauce. I'm very excited for the coming year. I have so many cool little flavors I'm releasing, and the company that I'm working with has been so nice. It's lovely. And I have never advertised it here, so let me tell you what it is. This is my hot sauce company. You can use code Grimmi for 10% off. Here. I'm actually gonna put it as a pinned message. How do I pin? I'm not gonna put it as a pinned message. I'm gonna try... 1 second. I'm gonna try to put it as a pinned message. Ooh. Oh, do I click this? I can hear myself talking? That's not good. Okay, pinned message. No. Okay, here. Pinned message. There we go. Check it out. Ha 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 ha. I've mastered YouTube. Check it out. I love chili, the stronger of it. Yeah, absolutely. My favorite type of pepper is probably... I love Carolina Reapers. I love that they have like a little bit of like heat, but if you keep eating them, you can hurt yourself. I like that level of heat. We're coming out with like a kind of more intense flavor, and it's painful. And I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. But it's gonna be great. I'm gonna work my way up. That's not a link. I can't do everything for you. You're gonna have to paste that into... You're gonna have to paste that into your browser. You're gonna have to put saucy.biz into your browser. I can't do everything for you, I'm sorry. Yandere themed hot sauce, interesting. Oh, I don't want to kill you for like any reason like that. I just want you to feel a little bit of pain. I think it'll be good for you. Like, I'm not like controlling. I just want you to feel a little bit of pain. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But I love hot sauce challenges. And thank you for coming by, Mary. Hope you're doing well. Wait, Lucius. I should probably ask what people want to be called.
Anyways, I apologize, but
yeah, when I was going to the hospital to get an MRI, oh my gosh, you can actually like, whoa, thank you, Yama. When I was going to the hospital to get an MRI, I decided that there was metal either in my eye or that a dentist had left somehow metal in my teeth, like higher up, and I was like, oh, they definitely did this. They definitely left metal like upper, like in my tooth somehow, like way above the cavity, there's metal in there. And like I somehow got solder in my eye. Like I somehow got soldering iron material into my eye at one point, and it's behind it. So it's gonna come out in the MRI, and it's gonna go through my eye like a little shot. Like it's gonna go shooting through my eye. I identify as Skibidi Toilet? Cool. I like Skibidi Toilet. Oh, it's a bot. Oh. Sorry, bot. But yeah, I was just acting like an insane person the entire time. And I had to make sure the soldering iron that I had, or not the soldering iron, but the solder that I had nothing in it that could be magnetized. And then I was just like, okay, well, if there's something in my tooth, I'll just die quickly. I'll just die quickly. The MRI will take me quickly. I'll die. So until the MRI started, I was going insane and making everyone around me go insane and go like, Jesus Christ, Grimmi, stop it. Just calm down. Calm down. And I was like, no, I'm going to die here. You guys are all my friends. I hope that you enjoy getting ice cream without me after I die. So that was fun. After 10 seconds of being in the MRI, I realized I wasn't going to die and I immediately relaxed. Sorry, Grimmi, it sounds rough. No, this is just part of being alive. You all go through, like, scary stuff where you get nervous or anxious, right? Like, you've had that happen. Did they enjoy the ice cream? I think so. I was kind of, like, just chilling out. Like, at that point, I was so nervous up until that point. And the person that did the MRI was very nice. I was like, oh my gosh, at least I'm gonna die around, like, a nice woman that's here for me and making sure I'm comfortable. Like, I've been insane! But that's the thing. Like, I'll probably get a little bit nervous before the surgery. Like, the day of, I'll be insane, and then it'll be over with. Like, that's the thing. Before, I'm not gonna be that crazy. Day of, I'm going to be extremely hard to deal with, and then afterwards, I'll be fine. I'll just be like, it was nice to know you, I'm going to die, and everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, stop being weird. Extreme anxiety does that with people. Yeah, I'm a very anxious person. But also, like, I'm hoping that, like, getting all this brain and, like, health stuff fixed out will, help me be a little bit more stable and less anxious. So yeah, those are my problems as a VTuber. I'm really nervous, I don't like going outside, I'm incredibly paranoid, I'm very out of touch. That's just that kind of stuff. Also, they use zirconia for fillings these days, so no need for... I know, but I'm crazy, Charles. Charles, I'm a crazy person, so what happened was I was like, oh, they must have left a piece of the tool must have chipped off in one of my teeth while they were filling it. Like, when I had a root canal, they must have accidentally left, like, a tiny bit up there. And everyone I knew was just like, that was with me there, was just like, this is stupid. But it was fine. So, I get super nervous whenever I have to take a shot. I can't imagine how it would feel knowing I needed to get surgery. Well, it's okay. I'm out of time. It's okay. I worked in an auto shop for a while, pretty sure I'm 50% made of rust. See, that's very scary. I hope that you're okay if you need an MRI. But check, you for metals before entering an MRI. Yes, they do check you. You would have felt it move around before the machine really moved. Yes. I did not have any metal in my body, but I will just go crazy. And I think that's pretty normal. Like, if you have something kind of, like, nerve-wracking coming up, you'll go crazy before it, and then you'll feel a little anxious during it, and then you'll be like, oh, it's fine. And it'll completely go away. I think it's important to know that those times will happen and you still need to do it. Like, you shouldn't just be like, well, I'm nervous, I won't do it. You should be nervous and do it, and then you'll feel better. It's what you gotta do. Remember, Grimmi, dying is forbidden. I will have a panic attack after panic attack after panic attack when I need to go through health stuff, but it's okay. Have a good stream. Congrats on 10K. Thank you so much, Skyrim Puff. I really do hope that you have a good night. Thank you so much for coming by. You should check your vitamin D and calcium level if you're chronically indoor. I should. I was taking vitamin D for a little bit. I probably could stand to again. Also, yes, I've had several root canals. I did not get my teeth looked at until I was a little bit older because... Again, the cult stuff. I went to a holistic dentist. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the concept of homeopathy, but, I can tell you that they should not be dentists. Like, homeopathic medicine practitioners should not be dentists. I'm very sorry to anyone that's really pro-homeopathy. I think it can be a very positive thing for you if you're, you know, going through stuff. Yeah, there you go. Fujoshi. I want to be a Fujoshi. They're really cool. I like the term rotten woman. That's such a cool thing. But essentially, how do I put this? Holistic dentists, at least this one, believe that, like, you shouldn't put that much chemicals into the body, so she tried to give you as little anesthetic as possible. This was not very comfortable. It hurt so much. And she was like, no, you're numb. I don't know what you're talking about. And it was like, oh my god. It was the most painful experience of my life. Homeopathy is overrun with snake oil. Oh yeah. The thing is, like, they believe that putting chemicals in your body was bad for it, which it is. Like, I mean, that's fair. Like, you shouldn't put that much stuff into it if you can avoid it. But you need to put a lot into it if you're getting dental work done. So it was very painful. And I had, like, tears going down the side of my face, and she was just like, well, you're not in pain. Like, the medicine would have helped you. You're not in pain. I don't know what you're feeling, but you're not in pain. Hi, Sotak. How you doing? How you doing? You doing good? It's, yeah, it was very painful. They're a sadist. I think they were, like, really angry that I was, like, not doing so hot, because they injected me with a little bit of stuff. I found a dentist afterwards, like, a long time after, because I was very traumatized by this. But they used a lot of numbing agent. They used a lot of it. And the thing is, I found out way later, is if you're very nervous, the numbing agent goes through your system very quickly. So if you naturally have a higher heart rate, like I think mine is just a little bit naturally higher. It always has been. My pulse has just been high because I get nervous very easily. It goes through you way quicker. So they have to like numb you in a different way and like numb you very like intensely. So it's 3 in the morning and I was supposed to submit an assignment 3 hours ago, but I am here instead. Well, worth it. No, it's not. No, go do your assignment, young man. Are you watching your little hamster-voiced VTubers on the internet again? Quirky? You have an assignment to submit 3 hours ago? When I tell your father, you will not be getting ice cream this week. No, you will not, sir. And we are going to take your phone and restrict your YouTube access. You need to get that stuff in there. I will sit behind you until you finish your assignment, young man. I'm sorry to hear you went through that, Grimmi. Oh, it's all good. It's way in the past now. Like, the thing is, you're gonna go through bad stuff in life, but after you do it, like, it'll just be quicker and quicker in the past, so. It's nice of you to say that, though. Thank you. That's why real dentists check to see if the numbing agents are working before continuing. Yes, and they will give you a lot of it, because they do not worry about, like, oh, this is gonna cost, like, $60. They're just gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be way more annoying. Seen you a few times, a bunch of shorts. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you following, too. Hope you're doing okay? Hope you are, too. I had really bad teeth sensitivity from brushing too hard, and the numbing agent went straight through me into the ooh, the front teeth are really bad. Yes, it was my front teeth, too. With that lady, the front teeth are really bad. They need to give you a lot of numbing agents when they work on it, like just 1,000,000,000%. For whatever reason, the front teeth really hurt. Ugh. Being in a cult is awful, but it fits your character. Yeah, I mean, also the thing is, like, I don't know, it was an interesting experience. Like, it kind of makes you think about, like, why people behave the way they do. Like, everyone kind of wants to feel like they're a part of a group. But, I don't know, it's very important to remember that you are your own individual and you can take care of yourself, and no one really has the answers out there for you and stuff. And if you get too attached to any specific group, you can end up betraying a lot of your ideals and losing sight of yourself very easily, and you see a lot of that. So, hope you're okay. Take an hour to get it done. VTubers, the reward for getting it done. Yeah, exactly. You should absolutely watch your favorite VTubers and YouTuber stuff and all of that stuff after you're done with your assignments, and the future you will be like, yay, I get to live in a nice house, yay, I get to afford food, yay, as opposed to like, oh god, VTuber, I'll just watch a VTuber, I don't feel better, So, yeah. Give me Skelter. No? You mean my little buddy? Oh, that you might be a different Skelter. Okay, my little buddy here is named Skelter too, so... I had a dentist working on putting a cap on my tooth that had an exposed rotting root. She didn't realize that, and the biting agent, which is insanely cold, went straight to my root. Absolute agony. Oh. Okay. That's not good. I hope that I'm glad that you survived, Sotek. Wills feels personally attacked. It's hard to be a human. It's hard to go to the dentist. I'm glad that you got through it. Why he happy when I can watch my favorite Gremlin horror VTuber? That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you, Jay. Do brush your teeth. Floss. I know it's very hard, but learn how to floss. Learn how to floss. Learn how to floss. Yes. Learn how to floss, you will be so much better off. And even then, you might just get cavities. It might be in your genetics. Just going to touch an open nerve, that sounds awful. The open nerve stuff sounds truly horrible. I would have died. The thing is, like, if something really bad happens to you in life, it sucks, but you just kind of keep living. Like, it's gonna sound really weird, but you feel like if there's, like, ever, like, a crazy bad event, like, if you, like, lose your arm, like, or, like, something like that, you can't comprehend a future like that. Like, you just would imagine your life is over, but you adapt and you just get different. Oh. Yama, not that kind of flossing. But Fortnite's a nice game. Yeah, why not? It's hard to find a good dentist. Took me several years to find a good one. Yes, I think it's very important to find a good dentist. If you find one, it's worth it to drive 2 or 3 hours if you need to. It's really worth it, really. Seriously, not a lot of dentists will actually try to, like, help you. Some are just like, whatever. Yeah, you need to fill 10 cavities. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Yeah, let's figure this out. Never get a dry socket, hurts like crazy. I've heard that's really bad too. You just get a new arm, you don't get a new arm, you have to live without it. And like, there's, you know, like, people live happy, fulfilling lives with just one arm and, like, whatever other, like, disabilities they have. Like, look at Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. He's cool, he has one arm. But the thing is, like, if you ever have something truly terrible happen to you, or like family members, or like a big life event, you're just like, well, I would die. Well, it'll be that. Nope, I can't comprehend it, but life keeps going. So, it's not really worth it to, like, fear all of the bad stuff in life occurring and, like, everything going terrible, because it'll just probably, I don't know, it could happen, but your life will continue, so. But Barrett has a gun arm? Well, if you lose your arm, get a gun. Strap it to your arm. There you go, you got it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I just learned to deal with my arthritis and nerve problems and taking gabapentin every day in my life. That's rough, Netjet Michael. Gabapentin does seem to help a lot, though. Like, nerve disorders and arthritis are pretty rough. You could eat, like, an anti-inflammation diet and maybe it would help a little with that. I'm trying to get into the anti-inflammation diet after eating 20 waffle cone tips filled with, dark chocolate. Tomorrow. Someone actually got their arms back. Oh wow, his name was... I can only pronounce Felix. I'm very sorry to every European. Felix. He is from Iceland. Oh, is Iceland in Europe? It's not Alaska, but I feel like it's Alaska. It's not Alaska. Sorry, ignore me. Pretty sure the ATF would come for my doggo if I did that? What does that mean? What? Oh, if you had a gun strapped to your arm. Well, I mean, maybe a chainsaw? I don't know. There's some cool stuff you could strap to your arm, honestly. I wouldn't mind becoming Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, but that being said, we don't have augmentations on that level yet, so maybe not. Yeah, Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, especially 4, was interesting. I will say, after having an exposed nerve frozen, having a root canal was a pleasant experience. I fell asleep twice during the surgery. Haven't had teeth problems since, because never again. Yeah, honestly. If you have something horrible happen to you, like, normal everyday life is kind of chill after that. Like, seriously, I'm very sorry that happened to you, Sotek, but, like, seriously. Like, if it's just, like, you go through, like, the most traumatic and intense stuff you possibly could as a human, and then afterwards you kind of, like, get to live a normal life, you'll just be like, oh my god, flowers! This is so nice. Oh my god, I can drink ice water. Oh my god. Like, it's kind of nice, honestly. It's kind of nice. Lost his arms to an electrical accident and eventually got new arms using a novel protocol. Really cool. That's really cool, honestly. I know that, like, what's it called? Like, attaching arms again is really hard. I hope you and your chat are having a nice night. I hope you are too, Freckles. nanomachines, 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 nanomachines. I love Metal Gear Solid. I wonder if, like, the stuff that we saw in 4 will eventually come true. Like, we already have, like, the, well, even back then, we had, like, the military, I guess, like, financing in a weird way. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without getting too, lost in the sauce with it, but Metal Gear Solid 4 had a lot of interesting stuff when it came to, I guess, cybernetic enhancements and stuff. We might not live to see it, but we might actually. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think of the expenses of all those things. If you lost your arm, it would be expensive. If you don't have health insurance... oh, man. Oh, man. Even if you do have health insurance, like... I think my surgeries and stuff are gonna cost, like... They can't charge me more than, like, $4,000 or something per year. So it's not gonna be more than $4,000, even if I need to stay in the hospital for, like, a long time. Which is really good. If it goes over that, like, I don't have to pay for anything. But it's still $4,000. It's still a lot of money. But if you don't have health insurance, and I'm paying like $500 every month on top of that, but if you don't have health insurance, and you need a surgery, or if you need to get your arm reattached, or anything like that, I hope you're not in America. America does not like paying for that stuff. It's pretty bad. There's a finger amputee engineer that's making a mechanical working hand. It's an amazing to watch. Wow, that's really cool, honestly. At this point, I'd take the microbot thingy from Big Hero 6. That'd be really cool. Wait, didn't that go kind of, like, rough for those guys? If you have no health insurance, you're looking into medical tourism. Yep. If you have no health insurance, you should probably look into a nice trip to a different country for a few months and recover there and relax. It is rough though, because, like, depending on the country, there's not a lot of I guess incentive to make sure that you survive, so you might have complications from the surgery and, like, oof, I don't know. Oh well, let's hope everything goes okay. If you don't have health insurance, flee to Canada. I don't think Canada has great infrastructure anymore either, though. Canada's a little overwhelmed now, apparently. Like, it takes a lot of time to, like, see doctors and stuff in Canada. Like, apparently a while ago it was okay, but it's just been getting a little bit worse and a little bit worse. You're $2 million in debt? Oh, from the surgeries and stuff? Holy crud. Your surgery straight up declined too? Drew out my medications from... Oh my god, and dropped me outright? What the flip? Why did they decline your surgeries? They get so aggressive and weird about that. Honestly, like, I guess you could declare bankruptcy. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, America's a little bit intense. Singapore is the place for medical tourism. Well, now we know. 2 million, though. I would look into seeing what you can do with that. That is incredibly unfortunate, Lazarus. I'm very sorry. What an absolutely insane thing to think about. Medical tourism. Well, yeah. Canada is just overwhelmed in general. Oh no. I didn't know they declined the surgeries until after. They decided they were unnecessary. Yeah, they can do that stuff. Like, you might also want to look into seeing, like, a lawyer and, like, all that stuff. See if, like, you can convince the courts that it was medically extremely necessary, and then they will be responsible for it. I had no choice. No way I was ever gonna pay 1.8 million. Yeah, that is very fair. If I had a chance, I would have walked out. Well, I'd say talk to a lawyer about it, see if, like, they can do something with it. Those guys, dang. I'm really sorry. What's wrong with Canada's medical stuff? Is it socialism? Some people would argue that, probably. I don't know enough about it to, like, have a strong opinion on it. I just know that my friends from Canada, like, when they look into getting stuff like therapy, when they look into getting stuff like, screenings and stuff, like, oftentimes they'll just pay for it themselves, because they'll be on a waiting list for literally, like, 9-10 months just for therapy. It's pretty bad. Like, just for therapy. Or just for, like, seeing a psychiatrist for, like, meds and stuff. Like, if it's not, like, something where someone's arm is literally, like, detached and, like, they have to go into surgery right then or they'll die, it's an incredibly long wait time now. It apparently wasn't like that, like, before, but now it kind of is, which is kind of rough. Yeah, they didn't have enough infrastructure to support the amount of people in the system. Yeah, so as the amount of people in the system increased, they ran out of the resources to make it work as effectively. Which is very unfortunate, because it sounded like it was a very good system until that point. Like, taxpayer funded unless your surgery is life critical. You're going to be in line, potentially for months/years. Yes. So that's the only rough thing about Canada. To the point where they're actually getting privatized, like, insurance and stuff as well, so... kinda rough. But yeah, mental therapy is also seriously overwhelmed in the US, I heard, on top of it being expensive. Yes! Even with very expensive, what's it called? Insurance, where I pay a lot. Like, I still have to wait, like... let me see. I still have to wait about a month just to talk to, like, doctors about things that are pretty darn important. Like, psychiatrist took, like, about a month and a half. Even with the, like, nice surgery. It kinda sucks. Therapist, like, getting to see my doctor and, like, getting prescribed a therapist and, like, going through that system took about a month and a half. And this is paying for it. This is paying a lot of money for it. And then, trying to think of the other one, neurosurgeon, because they're so busy. That one is taking a month and a half to talk to them again. It's ears, nose, throat doctor that did not know what they were doing and kind of didn't care. And they were like, you have migraines. I don't know why. Anyways, like, get out of here. And I was like, can you please check the... Can you please maybe send the brain cyst stuff to a neurosurgeon? I checked my notes. I have one of those. And they were just like, human bodies have all kinds of stuff. You don't need to worry about it. Oh, I guess I'll send it to them. And they did. And they were like, you need to come in. And you need to have an MRI, and you need to have all this stuff occur, and it was like, oh, cool. Anyways, that guy sucked, but it still took like about a month to see them, so you kind of have to wait a while, and I guess the entire system is pretty backed up. It's pretty rough. You got a therapist? I got a therapist. She's a cool older lady. Okay. My therapy is not at any time I need to be doing anything on Friday. I was immediately afraid, just like, if I'm doing 3 streams, wait a second. But it's okay, it's okay. I would highly advise you guys get therapists as well, like, if you can afford it and if you're in a dark place. If you can't, I would highly this is gonna sound super messed up, but I would highly recommend watching YouTube videos about topics that you feel like you might have problems with, like procrastination, anxiety, fear, trauma from your childhood, like anything like that. There's often like therapists talking about the subject and looking into it a bit. It's not the best, but you can get a better understanding of how you feel. Like, that's where I started. My second college had a free therapist, but the one time I really needed them, when my uncle and cat died at the end of the semester, they were booked solid. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the thing is, they're usually really overwhelmed. Some doctors are way too dismissive. It's really problematic. Yeah, that one guy, if I had listened to him, I would be in huge trouble. I'm very lucky that, like, some friends and, like, stuff, like, look through my notes and were just like, I think you have a problem. There's something bad happening here. And one of my VTuber friends was actually just like, hey, can I see your scans? That would be so cool. And I was like, yeah. So I requested them, and they send you a physical CD. And I was like, oh, that's way bigger than I expected. That's really not good. So, I guess if you even do see a doctor, they won't always be able to have your best interests in mind, and you need to go through all your notes and also kind of be your own doctor. Yeah, I don't think this is like a good situation, actually. This is really bad now that I think about it. My doctor dismissed my back pain after a car accident. It happens? Yeah. It's really rough. Like, I can luckily request a new doctor and stuff, like, if my primary doctor says I can, and, like, she's been very nice, so that's very good. I would highly recommend getting, like, a female doctor also, just because they've been really... I think they have a little bit more... Okay, this sounds very messed up, but I think they, like, want you to, like, survive a tiny bit more sometimes, just because, like... Not in a negative way, and I don't mean this in, like, every single person kind of way, but, like, usually women are, a little bit more nurturing, and, like, a little bit more, like, they don't want you to explode. Not every single person, but, like, you know. It died for a second? Uh-oh. Oh no. Ooh, my internet's starting to die off, actually. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what caused that. That's not good. Although, I did not realize it had been 3 hours. It died for a sec, but it's back already. Okay, that's good. It didn't die, it's just fine for me. That's super weird. I am having a little bit of internet problems, it looks like. Like, I have one bar. That's not amazing. I don't think I'm in a dark place right now, but I go online and a lot of my behavior seems suspiciously to line up with behavior that's pretty common in people with depression. So, it could be that. It could be. It could be. Oh yeah, the internet's not doing good. Well, what I would recommend is if you feel like you could be depressed or something, like don't just go like, I have this symptom, oh my god. I would highly recommend looking into things that might help as well. Like looking for reasons that you can get a little bit stronger and healthier are, I think, better than just looking into the symptoms and going, I'm so sick, I'm so sad. Because it's easy to get caught up in that, I think. I had to close out and reopen. Yeah. I think my internet is just dying. I'm very sorry, you guys. Well, what we can do is we can raid someone. I know how to raid now. Do you guys want to raid someone? Let me see if anyone's streaming right now. I don't, oh, can I raid Seiyu? I think I can raid Seiyu. Can I do that? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, but everyone, thank you so much for coming by. I've been waiting for a 3D scan of my mouth because my wisdom teeth might be sitting on a nerve. I hope you can get through it. You've been going through it, fella. You guys have all been going through it, but I'm proud of you for getting through it. Make sure that you're drinking water and eating food, and try to go outside and get a little bit of sunlight. You will get a lot less depressed very quickly. I know that sounds horrible. Jess, you need more sunlight, sweetie. But it will help you a little bit. Okay. I know how to raid people now. 1 second. You guys are gonna watch. You guys are gonna be so proud. You guys are gonna be so proud. Watch. Okay. It's under studio. And then you go to content. And then you go to live. And then you go to you click on it. Oh my god, did I figure it out? And then you go to not there. Okay, 1 second. I know how to do this. Thank you so much for coming by, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I know that you're going to have a very fun night for the rest of your night. And everything is going to go well for you. You're all very kind to come here today. And I hope that you have a very, very... Edit button. I hope that you have a very, very, very lovely night. Yes, it's... Okay, I know how to do this. I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer. Redirect! Why is YouTube so different than Twitch? I do not want to get off Grimmi's wild raiding ride. Well, don't worry. We're going to be going over to... Oh, I can raid into people that haven't even started streaming yet. Huh. Cool. I have no idea how any of this works. Well, Seiyu, you're the only one I know streaming, so enjoy! Enjoy! How do I do this? Just save? Will it just immediately, like, send you there, like, once I, like, end? Or will it just, like... Well, either way, thank you guys so much for coming on by. You can raid ratings. Wow! Thank you guys so much for teaching me this stuff. I appreciate it. But, everyone, please have a lovely night. Please make sure you're drinking water and eating food. Isn't it Seiyu? I don't pronounce anyone's name correctly. That's not on purpose. I'm really stupid. It's Seiyu. Everyone, please be very kind to Seiyu. She seems like a very nice person. There's a cooldown. Can I raid in? Do I just end? Save it. And then when you end stream... Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Numbers. Okay, cool. Alright, everyone, please enjoy Seiyu. Seiyu is a very nice person. I'm sure you will enjoy her stuff. She's got blue hair. I don't know, blue hair is very relaxing. Okay. Blue hair is very relaxing, but everyone, thank you for being here. Please take care of yourself. I will try to stream a couple more times a week on YouTube, and I will consistently be on Twitch, so good night, you guys. Sleep tight. And thank you so much for letting me talk to you guys. It's very relaxing. Thank you so much. Cat ears. She does have cat ears. It's very cute. Okay, bye you guys. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I'm very sorry, Seiyu. Goodbye!